Spur of the moment, what's happening with niggas? Y'all know today's date?
That's the third.
March 3rd, for historical purposes, for my niggas listening into the future. I got two young gunners with me, bro. You know what I'm saying? A dynamic duo. You know what I'm saying? Some young dogs. You know what I'm saying? Who with me? Who with me tonight?
Got your boy Lil Maps, you feel me? In the cuts.
Feel me, little T-Joe, Taj.
My boys Taj and Henry in here, man. Y'all wouldn't even believe who I just ran into today. Like, as I got off the phone with you telling me about the reschedule, you wouldn't believe who just drove past my house. That nigga Llewellyn.
Llewellyn Richie.
My guy.
Coach Lou right behind me. And that had me think, I'm like, damn, I got y'all niggas on the podcast. Y'all seniors, right?
Yeah, we seniors.
Seniors, yeah.
What's the deal with this year, bro? What they got y'all doing, bro?
Man, right now, we're just waiting till the tiers go down. Purple, and then red, and then I think we play in yellow.
Now, y'all could back up. I got the gain up.
Oh,
I got the gain all the way up.
For sure.
So it'll pick up wherever.
Yeah, but we're just waiting on the state to kind of open back up so we can start our season. Right now, we're just working out on our own.
Just on y'all own, like y'all niggas ain't done no team shit. I seen y'all niggas did picture day.
Yeah, we did picture stuff, but that's just with Odell. Like, we both played AAU. I'm playing AAU right now. But besides that, nothing with Odell.
No, with Odell. What's the deal with school? Like, this nigga's senior year. Like,
Man.
Like, what's going on like the classroom side of shit? Like, how they got shit set up in the classroom type shit?
It's just online. Like, every class is online. But, you feel me? It's cool, though, because it's not, like, all 90 minutes, you feel me? Yeah. So, like, you might have a 5-minute class, and you got 80 minutes, you do whatever you want.
Okay.
But we might go back to school red tier.
Yeah, we're supposed to be red tier March 9th and go back fully hybrid the 22nd, I believe.
But they still got y'all going from, like... So, like, say hypothetically niggas wanted to run the full class, you would still be going from... You'd be on the computer from, like, 8 to 3?
9 to 3.
9 to 3.
Damn.
Yeah.
Damn, like...
Yeah.
Like, I ain't never asked no high schooler this part of the shit, but, like, what's the social moves? Y'all just don't see nobody? Niggas are scared to come outside? Like...
It depends. For me, like, I'm cuffed, so I don't tripping off girls like that. And then all my homies, they all hoop, or we, like, play football or some shit at a park. So I be chilling with my homies like that. But I don't know. It's different, though. It's way different.
Yeah, similar to Henry. I got a girl, too, so I just be kicking it with her. Or I just be hooping with Henry or some other niggas from O'Dowd, or just in general, just hooping at a park or in a gym, just getting grinding.
But the crazy part is, I went to one high school party in my life.
You went to one party?
Yeah, that's it, though. And I feel like right now, we would be like...
This would be the time.
This would be the time.
This would be the time when niggas... Because it's damn near second semester. Like,
exactly,
second semester, like, this was like... Everybody was looking around and somebody was doing, like, one fucking thing a day. Like, it was just like, fuck it. You see that girl in the quad you wanted, you go up and say something.
Exactly.
You at the party, you know what I'm saying? This is about the time when, like, the hoop niggas that don't smoke, they be like, let me hit the blunt one time at the party, and then like I don't know, just hella first time shit.
Yeah,
just be in the mood to do some shit like that.
Cause it's no worries, you finna be gone in a few months. Shit, 2 months.
Did you choose not to go out to parties and shit, like on some high school shit, or was y'all just not having them like that?
Our class ain't have nothing.
Yeah, our class is boring compared to the other.
Like,
class or
I went to the only real party our class had. I went to it and it was weak. Like, it was hella. It was at a house party. It was like all the white people, and like they was playing like beer pong with it on the table, on the table to this table. They was like smoking on a trampoline.
Yeah, like,
and that was it.
See, that's the thing, bro. All the, like, the high school shit. Like, I went to plenty of moves, plenty of whatever you call it, functions, kickbacks, whatever in high school, and that was the thing. Like, but when you would go to, like, the white people function, like, they not really, like...
They not partying.
They not turned for real.
Exactly.
Like, they partying, and they lit, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they lit on, like substances.
Exactly.
Not in they, like, jumping and, like, getting lit, nobody throwing no ass or nothing, like... And then the thing was, like, since niggas went to O'Dowd, it was, like, they would think you was weird if you went to the hood party or whatever, but... I don't know, like... It's the weird thing, like...
I was gonna say, like, our high school shit is way different. Like, nobody gonna have our high school experience, because, like, the last year and a half of high school, we was in the house the whole time, and that's like the most lit part. Yeah.
Y'all, when y'all get stuck inside, like
this time last year.
About March last year.
About a week after this one right now.
Yeah.
2 weeks.
Cause
about the same time for me.
Yeah.
About the same time for me. But honestly, I'm not gonna lie. I had a feeling this shit was gonna be over. I don't know what it was. Some shit was in my stomach. I don't know if y'all niggas felt the same way. Like just looking around when shit was popping off, I was like, bruh, no way shit finna be right for a second.
Yeah, as soon as I seen the NBA shut down because of Rudy Gobert and that shit,
Yeah. It was crazy.
As soon as I seen that and they shut down and we were in the playoffs, I knew
our
shit wasn't finna.
Y'all playoffs got shut down?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
Yeah, our last game was against Midi. It was the quarterfinals to state, so we had one more game against Sheldon. If we won, we play Sierra Canyon, the state open.
Who's on Sierra Canyon? That's Bronny's squad, Sierra Canyon?
They had a squad, too.
Yeah, they had a squad.
I'm not gonna lie. I don't know. The thing about me and like the Bronny teams, like the Mikey Williams squads, like I feel like y'all niggas could really dog
no
them.
cap, bro.
Like I'm not like that's the thing. Like
exactly.
And I'm saying like a lot because I can't really put words into it because their mentality's just a little fucked up. Like you, LeBron's son, he got too much money to worry about winning the game.
Exactly.
I feel like them niggas really don't give a fuck. To be honest,
you seen they got a documentary too, so they was like be doing interviews before the game and shit.
Like,
yeah.
What the? Nah, y'all had to go in there and dog.
We would have been It would have been a dog fight.
What's y'all mentality when y'all pull up on like a top ranked player on like the AAU circuit or maybe you guard that nigga, maybe you not, but like what's the mindset when y'all step onto the court and you see it's a nigga that's ranked higher than y'all, but y'all don't. You just playing. I'm not even gonna say y'all don't think you like that.
Shit. Like our personal motto or like our team motto?
Like
both. Our team motto, Coach L, he made a thing called BAM. Coach L, yeah, BAM. It means by any means necessary. So, feel me, just get the job done.
Did that nigga still just keep a stick of gum on him?
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hella good.
Hella good. He had 3 packs for every game. 3 packs every game.
But I'm gonna let you get back to what you were saying, but I promise that nigga Coach L, Summer League, we would sit on the bench, he would sticks of gum on the fucking bench every single year.
Hell yeah.
He would just hand them shits out like it was crack.
Hell yeah.
I swear to God. But personally, like what's that mindset?
For me, personally, I got the mindset of like I don't got nothing to lose, you feel me? He's supposed to dog me, he's supposed to have 20. So all I gotta do is not let him do that and I'll win. Like I did what I had to do. I show that that's not like that. He's not that guy y'all show him to be, and it's like I don't have no fear in stepping up and picking him up 94 feet because he's supposed to go by me and score. So if that happens, I don't lose shit. I'm doing what I'm still the same player. If I get that stop though, it show everybody that I'm like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What about you? My shit's kind of the same. It's like if I'm going to nigga with 4 or 5 stars, it's like. I don't really care about the rankings and shit like that. It's like you gonna have to show me like what you about. Like I don't care about what the media, what the rankings say. You gonna have to show me why you're ranked better than me.
Who the rawest nigga y'all play? Rawest quotation marks. Rawest quote like highest ranked. Who the highest ranked nigga y'all play? What's the story behind that shit? Like
damn.
Or even nigga y'all guarded like.
You could answer that question for real, but I'll say the rawest person I ever actually had to guard. I was actually raw. Paris Austin. That's just a dog. Yeah. He's actually a dog. He's niggas like that. Niggas don't know.
Niggas ain't seen the ball. He the only nigga with a ball in his life video where the beat switch halfway through. I hope nigga like that shit went under the radar, but that's the only nigga with a ball in his life who beat switch halfway through.
Halfway through.
His shit was crazy.
Who you got?
Damn, I'm trying to think because like we would have played RJ Barrett in Hawaii my freshman year. But it was like a lot of dogs that are kind of like unknown, but that are like some dogs. Like
I think that's scarier than the rank dude.
Yeah,
like the dog
that's scary.
That don't nobody know.
Like them AAU niggas that
they be popping out the cuts, giving niggas 40 balls.
Giving somebody 40.
Like I think the scariest thing for me back in the days when I was hooping was like when I would pull up to like a middle school circuit. And you would play one of the white and Indian team. Indian
ASA?
team specifically, bro.
ASA.
Indian team specifically, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Like, them Indian niggas, they'll catch you off guard on some shit. They either gonna be too lanky for their own good, or they just gonna, I don't know.
Yeah, hella cuts or some shit. Hella different stuff.
Some of them all white teams, some of them
straight shooters.
tough, like going 70% from 3-point line, just hitting everything.
Dang, I can't think of who's like the ranked player you like was weak as hell.
That was weak.
Weak as hell.
I'm trying to. It's probably someone in the playoffs we played.
This
I
year?
can't think about it.
What did Mike Mitchell do? He's nice, but what did he do?
Yeah, he's cool. But when we played him, he had 6. But that's because
Ryzen was dogging everybody.
That nigga was.
Oh
sitting.
no, Jaden Hardy.
Oh, that's probably the rawest nigga we played.
Like, Jaden. That the nigga whose name is literally at Jaden or some shit?
Yeah, something like that.
Gave us.
That nigga had 40, bro.
40.
Number
1 player in our grade.
Okay. Don't y'all got some ring niggas on the squad? Like,
yeah, Jalen number 2 in his class.
I seen that. Yeah, the young nigga. I'm not gonna lie. I just found out about him on Instagram yesterday. I'm not gonna lie. He on some that shit.
He hell yeah. And then Marcellus like 87.
Yeah.
In the 80s, 80,
Top
70.
100, yeah.
Top 100, yeah.
He committed though.
Cal.
What's y'all niggas' next move?
Shit, me, I'm going to University of Puget Sound in Tacoma, Washington.
On the commit?
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm not sure yet. I got a visit soon. Still trying to figure it out. Got some options on the table still. Yeah, I'm not sure yet, especially with Corona and might not have no Dow season, kind of messing all the plans up. So
shit fucking up your tape.
Yeah.
Everything.
Hell yeah.
That's the main thing is our like with the Dow system. It's like more the upperclassmen benefit from playing. So with us not having a senior season, that really messed up our stock. So like a lot of coaches weren't able to see us play.
That's true, cause niggas would just come up to open run on some shit. Like I remember that shit.
Yeah.
You be the last nigga to shake somebody's hand. And be working for an open run. You done sat all damn day.
Yeah.
And shaking their hand. You don't even get to do none of that shit.
Man, like right now, schools that I'm talking to, like last year on No Doubt, I don't got that much film. This summer, like over quarantine, I got like
varsity last year?
Yeah, I played varsity last year. But like over quarantine, I got a lot better, got more confidence and shit. So I had to started playing AAU in December. So that's the only film I have. But we had 2 tournaments shut down. So I only got 2 tournaments worth of game film like that I could send to coaches for real. And so the coaches I talked to 3 coaches right now. One's like heavily interested in me. But the thing is they want more film, but like I can't get more film. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's just like it's messing up like what I can do. It's just tough.
Taj, you committing on they throwing you a little bread, or are you on like a walk-on commitment?
Nah, it's D3, so the school gave me a full tuition scholarship. It's not through it's not through athletic program. But yeah, that helped a lot. So
yeah. When he told me that, I was like, we got it for real. He set up.
D3, y'all can do it anywhere. I'm not gonna lie. D3,
Hell yeah.
You can go anywhere and do it. I'm not gonna hold you. Like the way y'all niggas hoop, bro. Like I was like y'all can hoop in my school, bro. Any HBCU y'all wanted to. I'm not gonna lie. Like if y'all niggas want to go HBCU, all you really need is like if you have over a 3.0, they'll give you money. They'll give you $20,000 if you got over a 3.0, and then if you got like a 3.5 and above, then that just pay you full. Even if it's not an athletic. And then if it's an athletic and you don't got the full, then they probably damn near making it full. Right. I don't know. We used to be fucking at school dogging niggas every day for
what
fun.
School?
Like Clark Atlanta.
Atlanta,
we used to be in Morehouse dogging niggas. That used to be the funnest thing. Like, and then cause the thing is, this how I know y'all niggas could hoop. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't even give up on the dream for real. Like niggas will give up on the dream after some high school shit. Especially after lose, I'm not gonna lie. I know a few niggas that done cracked after the O'Dowd circuit.
Hell yeah.
And then, like, we used to wait for Clark run, cause they would open up the gym at Clark every once in a while, and the real hoop niggas would come out.
The team,
some of the niggas from the team would come out. Boy, that was some of the sorriest motherfuckers I've been through in my life, bro. Cause the thing with them niggas is, bro, you only gotta say a few words, bro.
And they'll get pissed.
You don't even have to really say too much, honestly. Like I'm not gonna lie, like y'all like I'm not gonna lie, I feel like y'all kind of got like an advantage. Like y'all not too tall. Y'all like what, 5'6", 5'7"?
Hell, I'm
5'8",
6.
5'9".
I'm 6.
You
He's
about 6 feet tall?
Yeah,
yeah.
he's 6. I'm like 5'9", 5'10" with shoes around it.
I'm tripping. I'm thinking Henry like 5'10",
Hell nah.
Ty's like 5'8".
Nah, not no more. We used to be.
Yeah, you freshman year I was like 5'3".
Yeah, we was short freshman.
Bro,
I was hella little
bro,
freshman.
I tell you how hot niggas was when you made the team back in the day, bro.
I heard.
When you made the team back in the day, bro, niggas was like, I don't even remember who specifically. But I know I wasn't hot at you specifically. I was just hot just to be hot. You know what I'm saying? I used to be a young, angry nigga. Like, I was just trying to hoop. But I remember niggas heard Taj made a team and you was a young freshman, like a small nigga. I didn't know too much. Like, niggas was like, they was like, he a 3-and-D type nigga. Like, he a cool little point guard. I'm like, all right, whatever. But niggas was pissed. I remember niggas in the calf. Not even the calf, the annex. That's what niggas be in the annex tweaking, bro. That was funny, man. Like, how was that freshman year, bro? Freshman on varsity status, bro.
Shit, that was damn near one of the best years out of Dow, cause feel me, like I got to experience a lot of things. Like first year of high school, gotta like hang out with seniors and juniors, and feel me, just like experience new things with like road trips, like with girls, or just meeting new people, just like meeting a lot of new connections and shit. I never thought it would be that like fun to do.
In Hawaii.
Yeah, Hawaii, that was different.
How was that? What y'all do on the Hawaii trip?
Shit, Hawaii, that was like one of the best national tournaments in the country, and we was one of the top teams in the country. I think we were like top 20 when we went, but it was a lot of mainland teams coming from all different states, and they treated us, the Islanders treated us like celebrities.
No, seriously.
Yeah, like I was a freshman. I didn't even get in the game. I got in the game one time, scored 5 points in the last like 2 minutes, like garbage minutes, and I had bitches wanting to take a picture of me after the game.
The bitches crazy. Taking pictures of you in the crowd? Or it was
no, like they walked up to me like wanted to take a picture of me.
That's wild,
man.
Bro.
Like that shit was crazy. Like I signed my first autograph there. Like it was crazy.
That's dope. Nico was telling me he was taking pictures with little kids. And, I don't know, mamas and shit. Like, I don't know. That's probably. To be honest, the only reason why I wanted to be on the team like that was honestly on some selfish shit. I just wanted some free kicks and some free sweatsuits. To be honest, like free kicks, free sweatsuits, and I wasn't really tripping on the clout like that. Like, I kind of had a weird image to begin with, so like I don't really think varsity status could do too much to that. But like take me through y'all experience at O'Dowd. I like to ask every nigga, cause niggas act like that shit was like a life-changing experience, like for the better or for the worse, my nigga. Like, tell me about the freshman year with y'all niggas, man.
For me, I came from a private school. 17 people in my class. Same.
Where'd you go to school?
St. Leo's.
St. Leo's, okay.
Yeah, like the same 15 people for the last 10 years. So going to O'Dowd, to me, that was like actually, like you said, like life changing. Like I ain't never seen that many people. Like first day of orientation, it was me and him in orientation, and like I ain't trying to sound like that, but like I had like you feel me? I was like a little chubby kid, 8th grade, coming to 9th grade. I was a little more, yeah, you feel me?
Little puberty thing.
Yeah, so the first experience I had at O'Dowd, the girl came up to me, like asked me for my snap and shit.
Oh.
Yeah, and like that was like the first time that happened to me and shit. So like it all started changing from there. And I feel like I definitely changed from a little kid. I was 13 going to O'Dowd. So I was like a little kid changing into what I am now. I feel like the difference in what I was used to O'Dowd, like it changed me as a person, especially the diversity and shit. Like my old school is all black people, being able to like be with white people. Just that sounds like some minor shit to a lot of people, but like to be friends with white people was different for me. So it was a changing experience for sure.
Yeah, for me it was kind of like the same thing, but like I came from middle school where it's damn near like all white people.
Where at?
So like coming to O'Dowd, like where?
Yeah.
Oh, in Pleasanton. So
okay.
It was like hella white. So coming to O'Dowd, like it wasn't like a culture shock because I used to hoop with like all black people, like Oakland YMCA with Henry when I was little.
Yeah.
So it wasn't like that, but it was good to like be around people like I was more comfortable with. So that was a good change, like for diversity wise, and just like growing into like I feel like O'Dowd kind of built me like into like the young adult kind of like I transformed in from like a little kid to like a more of like a young adult.
But do you think? I'm not trying to ask a question. But like, do you think it'd be different?
Yeah, ask the question.
Oh
Bro.
yeah.
It's a
Okay.
discussion. This
I
not
got
no
you.
interview. This is a podcast.
I got you.
I'm just jumping it off.
Would you think it'd be different if we was in school right now? Like, would you be? I feel like I'd be a completely different person. Like, if we had junior, senior year, I don't think I would be the same person because I didn't have junior year. I'll be for real. I wrote bench junior year. Like, I sat bench. I lost all my confidence junior year.
You sit back. It's picking you up.
I got you. No, I lost all that confidence. So I feel like if it had stayed that way from junior year till now, I don't think I would even be in a situation where I could one play basketball in college, but like also where I am like the outgoing social person I am right now.
So you're saying you don't think it would be like that if it was school right now?
Nah, cause I was like I could feel myself every day like losing. Like I don't want to go up to somebody because if they seen the game yesterday.
It'll be jokes.
It'd be jokes every like whoever I saw. That's what it was though, cause sophomore year I was like everybody. Like I'm not even like everybody knew me. Like I was like everybody. So then going into junior year, it was like whoever I saw. Oh Henry, did you play today? Oh Henry, I seen you got in for the last 2 minutes. You got a bucket, okay? Like that shit. I was joking with it at first, but it started to fuck with me. But now I don't have to deal with that, and I'm actually hooping, and people see me actually doing what I do. I think it changed me for sure.
Bro, that was the same shit that I was going through at the end, bro. Like sophomore year in summer league, bro. Cause I don't know, I couldn't really tell you like how your personality was on campus, but I was just like a fool ass nigga class clown. Like in the record books, you could check it forever. O'Dowd 2019 class clown.
That's you.
But like I was just on some goof shit. So like niggas would see me at the end of the game. Like it was some funny shit. Cause I was beefing with that nigga GB for the longest. That was the only reason why he.
I hated GB, bro.
What that nigga had y'all doing, bro?
Bro, we played De La Salle, right? In this tournament. Look, first half.
The De La tournament?
Yeah, the De La tournament. Look. I had 3 threes in the second quarter, whatever. The first half, though, I made 3 threes, right?
Took you out?
He took me out in the middle of the second quarter, like 2 minutes in the second quarter. So then when I came out the game, it was a close game. At halftime, we're down 10. He come in the locker room started screaming at us, and then he said, "Does anybody think that they were playing good, right?" And bro, I was hot. So I was like, he said, "Raise your hand if you think you played good." Everybody else looking down and shit. And I rose my hand. And he was like, "Henry, what do you think you did good? He said, like, "Henry, what do you think that you did good?" And I said, "I made my threes. I did what I had to do." Nigga gonna say, "Well, you could have made 5 threes."
Hell no.
Like, nigga. And so he got hella mad at me. And after that, he was beefing. Like, Coach Lou had to get involved and shit.
Bro, same shit, man. Let me tell you about my shit with GB. Like, sophomore year, bro, like, niggas was telling me, like, freshman year, they put me on JV, and I was getting more run with GB than I was the second year. Like, I was damn near, like, first big off the bench. Damn near, like, 7th man type shit. Because my freshman year, it was, our starting lineup was fake cold. Like, if y'all knew how that nigga Tyler Woods used to hoop, it was Tyler Woods, maybe damn near Jaren, or,
Was Luke on that team?
Luke was on the team. Luke was damn near at the 4. Big Joe at the 5. Shane at the 3, damn near.
Shane.
You know, Shane shit used to be wet, bruh. And then it was damn near me off the bench. Who was the backup point guard, bruh? So, I don't even know. But the squad was nice,
stacked.
right? So we had a good season, bro. We lost 1 game. The only game we lost to was Piedmont. And that was just a good ass year. GB wasn't even really in the locker room, bro. Piedmont got hot on some shit. Like, them white boys started pulling. The point guard damn near had, he hit 12 threes on everything I love, hit 12 threes. First game, O'Dowd, JV lost to Piedmont in 30 years. Bro.
Was that Piedmont where I missed my free throws? You remember that?
I was saying
You sold the game?
Oh my God. I didn't sell it. Bro, SL. You know, SL is the most lit game of the year.
Yep. Either SL or CV. Berkeley
Bro.
on a Friday. If it's on a
It was on a
Friday in
Friday.
their building, yeah.
It was on a Friday at SL. I swear to God, they blew them out. But our JV game was more lit than their game. Nigga. It was like a 1 point, 2 point game. I get fouled. Like 30 seconds left. Go down. Crowd screaming and shit. I missed the first one. Like, fuck. We're up 1. No, we're up 3. My fault. Yeah, we're up 3. I'm like, fuck. So then I go down, turn around, high five my teammates, start dribbling again. It's y'all know if you know her, like this cheerleader, looking dead in my eyes, right?
Like, and you was kind of interested in her?
She was a little, you feel me? But I'm shooting my free throws and I look and she like staring at me, like everybody else jumping and she just standing there like that. Missed that motherfucker. She was just standing there. Missed that motherfucker. And then they come down and they get a buck. Now we're up.
So y'all down 3 now?
No, we were up 3, and then they got a bucket. So then we were up 1. I get the ball again, and they found me again.
But this time it's because you the point guard, and then they just gotten you the ball.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like 10 seconds left or whatever. Go down. And you can, bruh, if I tell you what happened, you gonna think I'm lying. But you was there.
Yeah, I was watching
Bro,
the hallway.
I walked down to the free throw line. As he passing me the ball, they have stage lights. All the stage lights shut off. As I'm on the free throw, all the lights shut off. I'm like, what? Right? And so that fucks me up. I missed another one, bruh. So I'm 0 for 3. Then we got the 4-3 throw. We're up 1. Nigga, this fat dude, cheerleader.
Listen, wait, fat nigga cheerleader.
Fat nigga cheerleader.
Okay.
Cheerleader.
Starts like running and shit, like jumping up and down,
Like San Leandro cheerleader?
Yes.
Okay.
Hell yeah, bruh. So I missed that one. And they tipped the ball, and we end up winning the game. But after that, bruh, they was calling me 0-4 for a minute.
Yeah. Squad or everybody on campus?
Squad.
Yeah, I heard it in the locker room. I heard
Locker room was 0-4. What's up with you? Dad me up 0-4, but that shit was tough. Hella tough.
Bro, I tell you, man, that nigga GB was beefing, bro. I swear, because the second year, bro, I was supposed to come back, and then I was supposed to, nigga was telling me all summer, this is going to be you and Jaden Herskin. I don't know if y'all know him. Me, Jaden Herskin, and Jaren. That was finna be the squad. And he wasn't giving us no run, nigga. No burn. On God, we was riding the bench. Luke too. Luke too. Luke was getting burned, so that's why he was running with Lou and them the next year. I guess that's when Taj came on the team.
Yeah.
So Luke was balling, but one day I remember. So was that nigga Coach Harris y'all assistant? The Harris nigga. So basically, the substitute teacher, Mr. Harris, became our assistant coach for the season or whatever. And he was basically like GB rat. He was basically GB snitch. So like, in the middle of the game one time, like this nigga dead ass lied. He said like, I guess they took me out the game or whatever, and Harris gonna lie to GB, said I muttered something under my breath. So at the start of practice, GB come up to the front while I'm leading the stretches, right? He like, fellas, since Justin, you know how that nigga talking like, since Justin on that bullshit, talking, muttering under his breath, we got 16 sideline 16s on everything. Like 16 sideline 16s, and then like 10 and 1s on some shit. And at this point, bro, I ain't got no minutes for a second. We already had little mini beefs or whatever, and I already done said some things that shouldn't have been said. So, and Lou had already got involved. So, like, these are stories I'm not even telling. But I'm dead ass like, I'm not doing this, bro. I'm not doing this today, bro. 16, bro, I never said nothing to this nigga.
At 6 in the morning, too.
At 6 in the morning, bro. Mind you, JV practice.
He don't know that. He don't know that.
Yeah,
you would never understand that feeling. Waking, like, going to bed at 11 or 12 because you didn't even peep you was on the phone that day.
Hell yeah.
You go to sleep, but now you got to wake up at 5 in the morning, and it's always somebody late. It's always somebody late.
Running 3 miles at 6:30 a.m. What the hell?
So, like, it's 6:30 in the morning. This nigga talking about we starting our practice 6 times like 16s. Nigga, it's shoot around tomorrow. We cannot do this shit. So I'm like, bro, I'm not doing this shit, bro. And he like, whatever. I'm like, nah, I'm out, bro. So I go to the locker room, bro. I literally go to the locker room. I'm in my drawers, about to take a shower. GB and Luke or John or Anthony James done come into the locker room. They talking about, Justin, bro, he gonna make us run 30 if you don't come up and do at least 8. I'm like, bro, fuck y'all niggas. All right. Bro, I swear to God, I had the water running, bro. I'm like, bro, fuck y'all niggas, bro. I'm done with O'Dowd. I'm done with all this shit. Niggas had me. That was like, this nigga Coach Lou done made me play football and this shit. I don't want to play football.
He made
this
you play
shit
football?
lame. Yes, bro. You know how that nigga be, bro. Yes, bro.
Damn.
He was on that shit, bro. Cause I was like, bro, I'm on some hoop shit, but I'm a big nigga, so like, that nigga was like, you know how he would do with Tyler and them? He'd be like, bro, y'all try to shove you out the back door. He'd be like, bro, you don't go play football or whatever. So I go play football. I get fat. But then I get fat. They put me on the team. So I'm running this shit. And I'm like, bro, I ain't doing this. So I'm in the locker room. I'm taking my clothes off. I'm literally sitting there damn near butt-ass naked. I got the towel over my dick. GB and them come in talking about, bro, just run 8 suicides. You be back on the team. Ain't nothing happen. I'm like, bro, what the fuck? So I go in there, bro. I'm out here like dragging my feet every sideline 16, and then I don't know. We damn near ended practice right after that. After we did that shit, niggas was like, we see you tomorrow. And then it was just after that, bro. I tried the next 2 years, bro. It was just at that point that was the rest in peace moment. Me and that nigga, I was calling that nigga. I was like calling that nigga asshole, bro. I was like, that nigga Harris a bitch, bro. Cause Harris was on bullshit, bro. Like you alright, you don't know him, but this nigga, bro. So this nigga, man, like, it was just some shit with his ass, bro. Like, we would every time he would just make us do push-ups randomly in the middle of some shit. Like we would just be running through Easy or some shit, like some shit everybody know, bro. Like Easy basically the play niggas just go-to play at Odell, bro. You know what I'm saying? Classic. You need a bucket, bro. Just run Easy, bro. We running Easy on some shit. Walk through, niggas be like, man, somebody fucking up, bro. We got push-ups. He'd make us do the shit on our fists and shit, middle of practice, like make up some lie, make niggas run, but it was just bullshit. After that, I retired, bro.
You got some O'Dowd, some hoop stories at O'Dowd? I don't know.
Some hoop?
Yeah.
Some varsity stories,
some varsity,
bro. Some shit I wouldn't know about. It's some shit he barely know about.
I barely know
like,
about.
Yeah. Like, I'm trying to think. Oh, at San Leandro, my freshman year, shit, it was like, I forgot what happened, but one of our, I don't know if I should say names, but one of our star players, he like fouled out or some shit, and then one of our coaches was like pushing him on the bench, and then he was yelling back at the coach.
Was it that nigga Raymond?
No, but one of the coaches told him to go to the locker room, and then
in the middle of the game.
In the middle of the game, so he was like embarrassed and he was mad because we were playing SL, and that's like the most lit game of the year.
Like prime time.
Watch this.
Like when is it a Wednesday or a Friday night?
Friday night.
I watched this from behind.
I think it was hot, so he walked into the locker room, and we won because it was like the last 3 minutes of the game. Everyone comes to the locker room. You see this nigga punching every locker in the locker room, denting hella shit, throwing bags, waters, and books in the lockers and hella shit. And then one of the coaches comes in storming, talking about like cussing, like, what the fuck is going on? What is this? What is this? And then they start cussing back at each other, and they act like they trying to fight each other. And then the player called the coach. He was like, "You a bitch ass nigga." And then he was like, "You gonna show me I'm a bitch ass nigga?" And then they was finna fight, and the other coaches and players had to hold each other back. That shit was crazy. Which
I think
yeah.
I watched that from behind the bench. I was on freshman. I watched that shit from behind the bench.
Yeah, so I know it used to be.
Yeah, you know how it used to be.
Sit behind the bench, man.
Hell yeah.
After the game, front row seats.
Hell yeah.
Ain't nothing too bad about it.
Make the girls think you on a team freshman year, but you just sitting behind the bench. Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Freshman year, I was damn near spooked in the SL game to go in. That shit was different.
When they put you in?
Garbage minutes, probably like the last 3-4 minutes. But like I'm a freshman, I knew my role, so I was cool with it. But that shit was like first experience with bright lights.
Hey, bruh, the fucked up part is this year would have been the most lit year damn near since Ivan and Parrish, because Jalen, number 2 in the nation.
Y'all had some.
Number 2, we were supposed to go to Hoop Hall West.
Yeah, in
Arizona. Then we were supposed to go to Myrtle Beach in South Carolina. Like, we was talking about hella tournaments.
Definitely go to every tournament.
Every tournament, bro. Travel the country.
No school. School. And niggas going to study hall and shit.
Yeah, bro. That would have. And it's like we can't experience that. It's tough, bro. Hella tough.
Yeah, we was supposed to. I read some article because we just came off on like a hella good year, and they were expecting us this year. They expected it to be a Sierra Canyon versus O'Dowd matchup again, so they was gonna cover us heavy, and we were supposed to play on ESPN a couple times, like the main channel.
The main
The
channel.
main channel, ESPN 1.
ESPN 1, my nigga. Like we was supposed to go up this year.
Shit, State this year we could have, like, when they play State, they lock off the nosebleeds, like, cause we play at the Golden One Center in Sac. They lock off the nosebleeds. But if we would have had State this year, I swear to God, we would have sold out.
LeBron James' son is in that bitch, bro.
And Dwayne Wade's son.
Yeah, I forgot that nigga was on the squad. Them niggas had a squad, and y'all got a squad. Yeah. Everybody got ranked players, bro. It's a motherfucking showdown, bro. It's dogs on both sides.
That would have been lit, bro. 30,000, easy.
I would have been in that bitch for sure. Honestly, maybe not. No, I wouldn't have. I would have been at school right now. But that's just the way shit. That's the way shit shook out, though. And I think it's just the weirdest part for me is I'm kind of, I don't know. I was thinking about it myself. Like, would I have traded my freshman year of college? Or, like, I don't know. Would I would rather had Corona happen during my senior year than my freshman year? Nah. Definitely now.
Yeah. Really?
Like, yeah, like.
How was your freshman year?
Fucking awesome.
For real?
But, like, it was probably the best, like, probably y'all freshman year, like, if y'all, well, like, when y'all get to do it.
Hopefully, if we get to do it.
Like, it's gonna be the wildest shit ever. If y'all, my thing is, if y'all don't, you gonna be hooping, so you gonna have to have them regardless. Right. And if you gonna walk on somewhere, get offered somewhere, you gonna have them regardless. But it's probably the rawest shit ever. You go to the right school. I know I went to HBCU. So freshman year, the second you touch down, shit popping. Because they got freshman week, so it was DJs on the yard every single day. It was bitches from all types of new states. People from the city I ain't never met before. Like, it was a cool little, like, section of Oakland niggas. Like, every nigga from Oakland that was there was kind of raw. And it was, like, it was freshman week, and then all of a sudden it was homecoming. And you know how homecoming be, you know,
in the South, yeah.
Shit crazy. Celebrities on campus and shit. Niggas walking around. Always something to do. You don't know who you gonna run into. Like, it was just some nut shit every day.
The dorms was lit too?
Dorms was questionable.
For real?
Dorms, our dorm was lit. We had the lit dorm. Like, out our friend group, we was the dorm that niggas would come into. But, like, this how shit was set up, like, at HBCUs. Like, maybe just ours. Because I think niggas told us we had, like, a historically, like, bad class. Like, niggas had no self-control. So, like, niggas, bro, we was in our dorm smoking. We was in there drinking. Bitches, we stayed on the first floor, right? And there was no visitation. Like, visitation meaning you could have whoever come in, males, females, from out the campus or whatever. But we was like, fuck that, bro. Visitation not coming till after homecoming. So we stayed on the first floor right next to the gate. So we would just open the window, put the chair outside, have somebody come in. So that's just what we was doing. There was no stopping it. And it wasn't even an RA in there until halfway through second semester.
That's what, like, security?
That's like, it's like, it's some students, like upperclassmen, like sophomores, juniors, that's just kind of living there, like kind of doing security, like kind of being on some big bro shit, kind of like some plainclothes police. Okay. You know they do in New York City? Yeah. And they got the main dude that's like probably like, I don't know, just whatever, like a grown ass man. Yeah. Like the one main RA. Yeah, it wasn't even one till like second semester. So it was really motherfucking free for all in that bitch. Like, sometimes, like, one of my favorite things to do if I was really fucked up, like, if I was just drunk as shit or just high or, like, on a drug or some shit, I would just sit in the lobby and just wait to see what bitches would come in and out. Just so I know who I'm not fucking with. Because, like, you will never know. Because if you sit in that hallway at 3 a.m., you might see, because the bitches come in, and if they ain't stay on the first floor, they not coming through the window, you got to meet them in the lobby. So, you know what I'm saying? I know who getting around, who not. Because the thing about colleges, bro, the thing about colleges, if you don't got 8 a.m.s, your night ends at 3 in the morning every day.
You don't got what?
Yeah, I was going to bed, like, this is my sleep schedule, 10 to 3. I was up at 10, might take a nap at 1 or 2, and I'm going to bed at 3 in the morning.
3 in the morning.
Just because somebody always doing something, like, you could be in your room. It's different. You all athletes, so y'all niggas probably got weight room and all type of shit.
Yeah.
But I know my nigga Bevel. That nigga was on the football team. I tell you that nigga Bevel, he didn't give an absolute fuck. They had 6 a.m. workouts every single day. He was in our room at 2:30 sharp smoking a spliff. He would go to bed for 3 hours, wake up, go to football practice, come back, sleep.
Damn.
Y'all gonna see, bro. You gonna get there, and it's gonna be different, but you would never know what different is. So it's just gonna be fun. Exactly. It's gonna be a first time thing. So like, my thing is just don't be afraid to put yourself out there. That's my biggest regret from freshman year.
Putting yourself out there.
Cause it's gonna be like that at any college you're at. It's gonna be people up there trying to get you to join a club or a class you didn't think you want to take, or a company be up there talking about internship you might be interested in and shit. Just do it. Cause I know people like my homies was in Cali Club. They was in there wasn't no fucking BSU. I went to a black school. Niggas was in Cali Club. Niggas was in all types of shit.
Everything.
Internships, doing everything, having hella fun. I was having hella fun too, but it wasn't like productive fun.
Yeah, productive, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like I learned, the thing is, you gonna go to college, and no doubt gonna make the shit feel so easy. You gonna go into class, I tell you, more than 75% of the class, you gonna feel is retarded. I'm dead ass. And it's not even just HBCUs, it's not even just niggas, bro. It's white people, Asian people, Latino people, bro. You gonna go in there and be like, y'all niggas are stupid. And I don't know, maybe y'all grades was hella high at school. Mine wasn't, bro. I graduated O'Dowd with a 2.8, 2.85 maybe. And I went to Clark, Atlanta, and niggas was sitting next to me talking about, I'm here on a full ride scholarship. I got a 4.0. The niggas coming to school in suits and coming to class in suits and ties and shit, trying to suck the professor dick, bro. Those are the main niggas looking retarded. And I gotta proofread their paper. Like, shit gonna be a flip, bro. Just like y'all thought O'Dowd was a flip, like coming from small schools or white schools, bro. It's gonna be a flip all over again.
Is your school a party school or shit? Or do you know?
I mean, it's like an all white school kind of.
They gonna be partying, bro.
That's what I'm saying. It's gonna be.
They gonna be tea.
It's gonna be tea.
They tea wherever, bro.
Yeah.
They tea wherever, man. Like, it ain't shit you could do. It ain't shit you could do to stop these motherfuckers, bro.
Bro, I'm excited. Like, you like live like completely on your own, right? Like, it's nobody at all checking in on you or some shit.
Pretty much. Like I would cause my parents are hella cool, so like they wasn't bugging me, but it was like I would get on like a pretty weekly schedule calling my parents. Like I call my mom like once or twice a week, call my dad like once a week, every other week. So like pretty much like
but on a day-to-day basis
they wasn't giving me too much money, and the only money I was really getting was like a refund check. I don't know where the money on that shit comes from, but I got I don't know what the fuck is refunding, but like every student gets one or whatever, and it was like at the start of every semester, I basically got like the first semester I got like $3,000 on the refund.
Oh shit.
And the second semester I got like $2,500. So niggas was balling out, and you make that shit last to the second semester. So
hell yeah,
you make that shit last. So the first week, you like niggas in Atlanta, so you might hit Lennox. You know what I'm saying? Spend a few $100s, but then it really ain't mean nothing. And then you get, you know what I'm saying? You just walk around with some money in your pocket. But then like you see all signs really. Like freshman year, you gonna see it all, cause you gonna be up and then you gonna be down. You gonna be broke and then you gonna be happy you just got $20 in your pocket. And then like it was a whole bunch of shit.
Especially we most likely both gonna be hooping, so we might not have time to like get a job where we can actually get some bread. That's the other part, but they probably gonna take care of us too.
They gonna take care of us.
They gonna take care of us, yeah.
Let me tell y'all, I was looking out for y'all. Y'all join the hoop team, like wherever y'all at. At the minimum, they gonna give y'all some gear for sure. You're gonna get a light amount of gear, probably like 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 track suits. Probably about 20, 30 tees, maybe. You a hooper, so you gonna get like 3, 4 hoop shoes, and then maybe some trainers. You know, This is at D3, Clark D3. Them niggas still got shoes and trainers. They got their trainers. I'm saying maybe they didn't get shoes, but because I think niggas wanted to swag how they did. But niggas for sure they got team shoes, and they got their swag. And then they gonna give you tutors and shit, and they gonna give you you gonna go to the cab for free. You know what I'm saying? Like, every freshman go to the cap for free. But, like, they gonna let y'all go for free. And I don't know if y'all both still gonna be cuffed when you go to college, but it's gonna be even greener.
Even greener.
You don't gotta,
hey,
you don't gotta
green.
incriminate yourself on the podcast right now, bro. I bet y'all girls probably gonna listen. You know what I'm saying? Y'all post this on your story. I'm on the podcast. They gonna tune in, bro. See what y'all niggas talking about. So, you know, that's just a decision that's gonna come later. But
Plead the fifth.
honestly, it don't matter, bro. These bitches is green at college wherever, bro. You just come in like. I'll tell y'all, just put your best foot forward, man. Like if y'all, that's the only advice I could give you.
But yo,
yeah, because that's kind of like you said. My biggest regret is kind of not really putting myself out there until kind of junior year out of Dowd.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm finna try to do freshman year.
That's you saying that's your biggest regret in O'Dowd?
Yeah, kind of like not being as social, just sticking to like a main core group of people instead of branching out. Yeah, so I'm for surely finna do that in college.
The thing is with me, like, I damn near, I don't want to say I regret it, but, like, at O'Dowd, like, I had a sophomore year, how I was telling you, like, he could testify, like, I really knew everybody at the school. Like, I knew a lot of people, and then I kind of regret how, like, I fell off with damn near everybody. Some people, at the end, like, but he's been, like, everybody he was cool with, he's still pretty much cool with to this day. And, like, I feel like maybe that might have been the better route to go, to where now I'm going into college, I know who I want to be cool with after high school shit.
Yeah.
Like,
and you're going to see, I didn't mean to cut you off, but you're going to see, like, in a few months, you're going to start forgetting names.
We already started, though.
You know what I'm saying? The shit. Oh, because y'all ain't really been
exactly,
school like
we already
that.
started.
So
yeah.
Y'all already forgetting names and faces.
Yeah.
You're already basically on the restart. But, like,
Yeah.
I was probably a lot more like you in high school. Like, I knew everybody. I knew everybody's name. I was friends with every group, the nerds, the gamers, the scholars, nigga, the hoodlums. We went to Dodge. It was a private school. Ain't too many hood niggas, but I was friends with a few. Like, you know what I'm saying? I was friends with everybody. So, like, I feel like it damn near reversed when I went away. Like, I was just really chilling with my homies a lot.
Exactly.
And I say this about Dad. Like, I was happy I kind of did that shit in high school, cause like I wouldn't have been interested in like starting a podcast or like talking to people if I didn't already try to do all that type of shit in high school. And then by the time I got to college, it was kind of like I already did that. I kind of wanted like some shit Tyler got going on.
Right.
Like, I was just kicking it with the same people every day, and that's why like. I ain't seen them niggas in months. I still hit them like they my brothers. Like it's gonna be wicked, bro. You gonna meet some niggas you ain't never thought you would be or be around, and them gonna be your brothers when you come home. Like your real brothers. Like the niggas, like some niggas y'all think it's gonna be solid down out here.
That's not. Yeah.
You're not even gonna realize it, but y'all just gonna naturally just grow apart, bro.
And that's not always a bad thing neither, though.
It's not. It's a good thing.
Yeah.
Good thing. Yeah, I was gonna say that.
But like, I feel like. What you talking about, like, we're going through the shit right now and we still in high school because, like, we didn't graduate, but I ain't seen 99% of my class since for a year. And, like, a lot of them ain't hit me how, like, if we was in school, we'd be texting, like, on some friendship. Like, we'd be on some cool shit, like, talk to each other in class and shit. I don't got that, or we don't got that. So I feel like that kind of whittling down process of figuring out who your real circle is, like, we going through that right now faster than most people would, if you agree with me. Yeah. But I just think, like I said, we got a whole different shit than, like, nobody went through the shit we ever like, nobody went through this shit.
I see a lot of, like, cause my brother is the same age as y'all. Like, he a senior too. Then they go to El Cerrito. Like y'all class and like the classes below, like niggas is going, like I feel like if you're really young, like between like ages of preschool to like middle school, you gonna end up retarded. But if you like middle school to like end of high school, I feel like y'all is probably. I feel like every other grade. Nah, I feel like everyone up until like 10th grade of high school gonna end up retarded. And then, like, y'all class, I feel like niggas is just moving more mature than we was, just because y'all got to do the shit earlier than we did. Like, because I was still, like, I think the thing for me at school was like, since I was in a situation like you, like I was cool with everybody, I still had like my close friends I was kicking with every day. Niggas like Yed and TJ and shit and Moravian and all them and Napster. I had my friends, that was my circle. But like, I think, I don't know, y'all can speak on this, but like, I felt like all the relationships I thought I had cool with people, like when it would come to like social events or activities, it wasn't as cool as I thought it was. And then like, I didn't see that shit till senior year for sure in summer, but y'all seeing it now. Cause like senior years when niggas want to have their last parties, whatever, and then no offense to the white Odell community, but they ain't never felt like them niggas was all in. You know what I'm saying?
Like messing with you and shit.
Like just in general. Anybody like that. Like you know how it be. Like
shit.
I definitely found that shit out, bro. And it was not. It was weird. It was weird to deal with.
Yeah, I agree with you. Like because I feel like us, like the black community, like in the Otto Dowd, I feel like we be trying to make shit pop, like make shit fun.
Hell yeah.
Like, but like, I feel like just some people it don't click well. Like it's just like two different like types of people trying to click up when it's just like not really working like that.
I feel like you could say, like, I feel like I was one of the ones that was trying to get y'all together, like you know the white girls and the black girls. I feel like I would be like trying to make shit happen, or we too, like we would be trying to make shit happen, like Spirit Week, like all that shit. But it was really that shit that we had going. I'm realizing is like that was all fake shit, and like you know like Spirit Week, everybody's your friend and shit.
Yeah,
I feel like we matured past that already, so where we don't have to worry about the fake shit, and we could weed the fake shit out easier.
That's what I'm saying. Like y'all was more driven, like in terms of even like y'all grind to this hoop shit.
Hell
like,
yeah.
Like, and I notice this every single year. Like niggas, like it's niggas is doing a whole different crazy. It's different competition, different athleticism every year, and every different grade school and high school now. Cause niggas are starting this shit earlier and earlier. So like, I'm noticing like the timing y'all is on, bro. Even the people that like y'all say might be like cool now, like the niggas my age that be hooping, like Ren and Demiri them niggas. Like, I promise you, like at the end of high school, if they listening, bro, I don't want to slight y'all, bro, but them niggas was probably at my level, like the level, like the level I'm at now. They was probably only like half as better than that, and then like they just started grinding last year. Like got really good last year, just putting in that time. Y'all niggas putting in time since y'all was 16, like end of March.
I want to talk about that. Like, I feel like Corona, when we look back on it, 5 years or whatever, it's gonna be the haves and the have-nots. Yeah, niggas that
hell yeah.
For the last year, I was gonna say like last year, you could sit on your ass. Oh, this quarantine, like it's never happened before. I'm just gonna wait till it's all over and then get back. You gonna be washed.
Yep.
And me and him, we both like really. I know personally, the day Corona shut down was on a Friday. On a Friday, right? Thursday, Friday, whatever.
Yep, I remember.
That Monday, I was grinding. Right, I was running the Lake Merritt. Mm-hmm. I put my I was like, I'm not finna let this shit change me. I'm finna like get better, because I know not everybody's doing that.
In silence, because you know most people's inside. Exactly. I won't lie to you. When I came home, like I was definitely skinnier than what I was in high school. By a long shot, you know what I'm saying? You got that college weight on you. Drinking a Henny every other weekend and eating in the caf every fucking day. Like, you gonna have a little college weight on you. Like, and I was thinking, like, I'm at home alone. Like, let me just get a fucking job, give me a car, get my shit together.
Yeah.
You're gonna get your shit. Like, I had the same hypothesis, bro. I talked about this shit in a few other podcasts. Like, I got a feeling we gonna see, like, usually the determining age is like 30, but the way niggas are grinding now, I feel like at 30, most people like the flex at 30 is like I'm making like 100,000 or something, 200,000 or something.
We trying to do
but the way shit might shake out for this generation, niggas at 30 gonna either have $1 million or 10,000. Yeah, like no in between.
What was your mindset going into that? Like, cause he had. I'm not trying to cut you off, but like, my mindset then, like I was saying earlier in the pod, like I was the bench warmer that got jokes every time I came to school. So I was in like the super hungry mode. Where I was like, that shit's never gonna happen again. That was like I fuck got a different mindset than you did.
Yeah, like, cause I since I since playoffs started out of Dowd, I didn't come out the game, so like the whole season, like I was playing hella minutes and like took a toll on my body. So like I would say after the season ended, I was like, um, I like took a cool break, but then I like realized like how he said like have nots. Like it's like we gonna see like when the shit's over, we're gonna see like who's been working. So that's when I really like started picking shit up, and then yeah, just like even not even with sports shit, just like people who
Period.
I seen hella people start businesses, their own shit,
Hell
like do
yeah.
their own grind. Like we're gonna see a lot of that shit play out.
And then
this shit opens up.
we gonna see a lot of the other ones too. The people that's been in the house that was like trying to go to the parties during quarantine and shit.
You see it, bro. Like them people is either addicted to the video games,
Dick to the weed.
broke, addicted to the weed or the drink because they depressed or some shit. Depressed, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I'm gonna put quotation marks around it because no offense to the people that's really struggling with that shit, but it's a lot of self-diagnosers. There's a lot of fakers out here. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people feeling sorry for themselves. Like, you honestly just gonna see it. You gonna see it in their face, bro. People gaining weight. You know what I'm saying? The bitches I thought was bad. You know what I'm saying? Looking iffy, bro. I'm not gonna lie. That was the rawest shit ever when I came back from college, and it was winter break, and I threw a kickback at my house the day after New Year's, and at first the party was just like me and the bros and just like random bitches. So like the ratio was even, but we didn't really know anybody like that, so we was just kind of mingling or whatever, and it was a few kids from the lower grade, but it was basically just all like people, and then like halfway through the party, I guess it's like six of the maybe not six, but like 6 to 8 of the girls in our class that like niggas were kind of what thought was like that came into the crib. Like I'm not gonna tell them what their intentions was, but I think they seen the glow up and they was damn near buzzing me. They was damn near on the young nigga, and that was damn near the rawest shit ever to curve them hoes, bro. Like y'all don't look the same as y'all did. Y'all don't look the same as y'all did last year for real. Like I swear your ass was a little fatter, and I swear that weed wasn't as fucked up as it is now. But I'm not gonna question shit, and like I'm not gonna lie. I think the most fucked up part about the HBCU is white bitches don't hit the same.
That's white girls at HBCUs?
Like there was two. Like
Damn.
I didn't see an Asian nigga in Atlanta for about 4 or 5 months. The first Asian nigga I saw, like driving past Georgia Tech, I was like, oh my God, it's an Asian nigga. Like I literally stopped the car and was like pointing and shit. But like,
What was that like? What was ATL like? Besides like the college, like, what was it like being in the South versus out here?
fire as fuck, honestly. I feel like the first thing, I mean, for me being a college student, I feel like the fast food options is better.
The Whataburger?
Like, not even the
Zaxby's.
Whataburger. Zach's
Waffle House?
Waffle House, bro. Waffle House. It was either Waffle House, Domino's, motherfucking Cookout. You don't even know about Cookout, bro.
Yeah, I heard about that. I heard that shit go.
Cookout, man. Let me tell you about Cookout. I'm a Cookout fiend. The second I touch back down in the South, that's the first place I'm going. Cookout is like a Wendy's 4 for $4, but like it's 2 big entrees. It's not a little 4-piece nugget and a mini sandwich. You can get 3 quesadillas, a burger, and fries for $5. Add $1 on and it's a $6 shake. So you going home, pay $7 on your meal. And you know how it be, bro. Like you hit Wingstop, the 10-piece might just be $16, $17.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You hit the Mickey D's. They shit gonna be cheap, but it's bullshit.
Hella weak.
So like, food was fire. The only thing for me was like, it was like 2 different cultures for real. Like, especially on like a black campus, maybe it's because of the freshman class. It was either like the spiritual bitches, or like just the bougie hoes. Like it was too many. I think for me it was just too much The one thing I didn't like about Atlanta that people say is a big thing in like places like LA. It's kind of like the clout chasing nature a little bit, and kind of like the trend following. So my thing was, I love black women, so it was like it was a lot of different weaves, a lot of different hairstyles. Like, you know how it be, they wearing the neon bodysuits. Every girl on the City Girls shit. This was City Girls prime.
Oh, yeah.
So it was act up. Every party you was at, you hear act up. You can get smashed up like 5 or 6 times.
Hot girl summer, man.
And the wildest shit for me, the biggest culture shock for me, other than just the fact that like the coat, like the skin tone of people is really kind of black and white. Like you either really black or white, or like there's more Africans on the East Coast, so it's like black, white, or African. Cause you know over here it's like black, white, or Asian, or Mexican. There's not too many Latinos either, so it was just really black or white, and it's kind of cool to get used to, but also kind of weird to get used to.
Did you get some like racist shit over there?
Nah,
For real?
nah, cause like where you at? Like in the AUC, if y'all ever go there, like that's basically Clark Atlanta, Morehouse, Spelman, Morris Brown, and like Georgia State right across the street. Like in the AUC is pretty much like damn near like a closed off. It's like its own like thing, like right in the middle of the city. So like it's literally only black people. Like the only white people you'll see is maybe a professor and maybe the maintenance guy. And it's weird to see a white nigga working maintenance, bro. That's weird, bro. That shit is weird. The fuck else was I saying about Atlanta? Like the trend setting, the clout chasing. I don't know. I like the South. Everybody hella nice over there. Like
Southern hospitality
is real. Like I'm already a goofy nigga, and then like I was just kind of like, since I went to a new place I'd never been before, I was damn near like even more unchained than usual. So like I remember the first day I ever moved in on campus. Nobody even knows the story because I didn't know nobody. Bro, I left Oakland with my clothes and my weed pen in one cart. So I had 2 weed pens. I was like, I gotta find a plug within 3 weeks or it's about to go bad. So first day, I was in my room. I was bored. I was like, I don't got no friends here. So fuck it. I hit the pen 20 times, threw that shit on my bed and just walked around saying what's up to niggas. Everybody was receptive. People outside too, like ladies at the Waffle House, like if you say it was your birthday, they might give you some free shit, or like even if you lied, or if you said you was down bad, niggas will hook you up. Just really like the brotherhood, like just I think that's just college in general is like the brotherhood that you got if you find a real tight circle. Yeah, like it's gonna be a brotherhood for real.
I think hooping, we finna get that like.
Y'all got that. That's what I missed about. That's what I missed about hooping.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna. Special privileges. That's why, like, I was saying, I'm scared. Like, I'm almost 100% sure I'm gonna play in college next year. But if that opportunity wasn't given to me, like, I don't know how I would be able to react to, like you said, like being in a dorm room, not nobody on campus know my name. Like everywhere I went, I've been a hooper. At O'Dowd, was a hooper. Like I played AAU. Like that shit is scary to me. Like I don't know how I could do that. So I'm grateful to be able to play in college, but like I don't know, like that's just different to me.
When I see it, if you can't go to a D3 or a D2, just like try to do the JUCO thing and transfer. Yeah. Honestly, I feel like the main thing I missed the most about hooping wasn't actually giving niggas buckets. I just miss hanging out with the bros every day, like going to practice, talking shit, going through the same shit. Like going through the same thing as somebody is like, you don't even realize it till the shit gone. Like when you off the team and then you see everybody having fun, celebrating the game or losing the game and shit, but you just kind of sitting there like, good game, fellas. I'll see y'all at the house, on the link up later. But then, like, I kind of got that shit back at school, like, when I found, like, a tight circle of motherfuckers. But you will see, like, the people that don't put themselves out there, they gone. That's why second semester was supposed to be later than the first. Till Corona hit. It was picking up, bro. Second semester was when I really hit my stride. Like first semester I was goofing off, but I still had decent grades. But second semester I had the grades, my hair was growing, my rotation was solid, and man, you couldn't say shit to me. Like, and all the niggas, like, this the thing, like, this another thing about Clark, like, I don't know, like, it just seemed like, I don't know if this is the reality or not, but it just seemed like it was a lot of motherfuckers, like everybody was, like, it seemed like a hood ass school. Like, it was a lot of motherfuckers and gangs in that bitch. Like, it was a lot of handshakes I ain't never seen before. So, like, I was just like, it was funny. Like, some people you would either leave, some people would leave because they was lame and they ain't have no friends, or this one nigga got pressed because I think he left out of fear because that nigga he was from Alameda, and
Here?
yeah, he was from Alameda, and I guess he was like chilling with some Southern folk, and that nigga was trying to say he was Pyru. But niggas in the Bay Area don't bang colors. There's no like blood crip over here. That's not like a thing. So he was claiming to be Pyru, and then I think some dude I know, I guess, had tried to like handshake him or piece him up or whatever. Just because
shake him.
You know what I'm saying, that's your gang.
Yeah,
Shake up. That nigga didn't know what to do to shake. He didn't know how to shake up. He was fucking the shake up. His hands was fumbling, and I seen it go down. The niggas was like damn near pressed him on some shit, but like it wasn't really no fight. But that nigga got pressed, and then it was funny how quick everybody switched on him. Once everybody figured out he was fake, like everybody at school was real. That's one thing I'll say. Like, it was a lot of, that's what I meant to say about it. It was a lot of, you know what I'm saying, with quote unquote, like, hood dudes, bad guys. But then you realize, like you'll realize, leaving no doubt, like, y'all probably, like, subconsciously, on a subconscious level, you going to realize that your relationship with black people is only as society makes it out to be. Like, y'all ever walk down the street and seen a black dude with a hood on and cross to the other side on some shit because you thought that nigga was a little suspect?
I'm not gonna lie. I live in the 70s. I live in 77.
Okay.
So I'm like, well, like when niggas say like they actually with it, like I know niggas like that are actually with it.
I wasn't. So like it was a few subconscious barriers I really broke. So it was like I was really brothers with a lot of cool ass dudes, and everybody was hella cool. So niggas just left their doors unlocked. Nobody was stealing, but like everybody had these affiliations. There was a bunch of respect between everybody, a bunch of brotherhood. So like my door was unlocked every single day of the semester. Niggas could have came into my computer, my clothes, my towel, nigga, anything.
My towel.
Niggas ain't do nothing. Not one. The only thing that was stolen was a bottle of liquor, bro. One. That's it.
Damn. So it's like when you say that, like y'all had like a brotherhood. You mean like just your close friends, or like was it like I don't want to say school spirit, but like was it like a whole campus shit, or was it like you had your clique over here, then it was this clique over here, this clique over here?
It's damn near like some black power shit, bro. Like, the only reason why I'm preaching HBCU is because you are undecided. So you could technically apply to one of these schools and reach out to the coach beforehand if you wanted to send like some of them like a southern out of the way school. Like if you some shit you wasn't even considering, or if you send them the tape, it's probably a really good possibility that you could go.
Yeah.
So I'm damn near just advocating for the shits because why not? But it's really like a black power wave, like, you know, because you around so many black people, like the morale is so high, and so many people came from so many different places. Everybody just want to make it. So that's why the vibe became realer once the frauds dropped off. Like when that nigga got exposed and when people realized they wasn't fit to be there, like the vibe took off.
I heard like in the South, like people are more content with their situation. Like they're content with you make this, like you're in the situation right here. I've heard, I don't know, you could tell me if it's true or not, that like they might have the drive to be successful. They want to be successful in the same place. That's what I've heard about the South.
Let me tell you, bro. Like, definitely, I don't know if content the word, but definitely like I would say a lot more humble. Cause I'll tell you two different stories. Like my roommate, he He was from South Carolina, but he bounced all over the place. I guess him and his mom was moving. He came from Virginia, but like leaving the South, like he had lost his grandmother. He had lost some other family members. I met his uncle. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if he a trip or not. If I said it, that nigga uncle came up to me. When we pulled back up to the hood, that nigga uncle, I don't know. I think that nigga was a crackhead, bro. I ain't, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? He think that shit funny, bro. That nigga in the Marines right now. But that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
He was in the Marines. Like that nigga, like
This shit.
people would tell you down there that you not gonna be shit. Like they told that nigga he wasn't gonna be shit. So like he said, fuck it, I'm gonna join the Marines. Niggas just a lot more humble. Like moms tell you not gonna be nothing. Like you gonna go and get it. Like, and then like in terms of like contentness, the wildest shit like was really second semester. Like I tell y'all, first semester, we always had a car. Like, cause my roommate was from South Carolina, and then like his cool homie Miles was staying in the A doing community college, staying with his uncle. So that nigga had his car, so he was always driving us around. So one weekend we drove back to the hood in South Carolina, and it was just like small town for real, probably 3, 4, 5,000 people at the max. And we was at the county fair, and they introduced me to their boy Ryan, and he was hella cool. But basically, second semester, out the blue, niggas just say Ryan want to move in. On some funny shit, nigga trying to move into the dorm with us. That nigga was like, I ain't had nothing to do. I want to jump off the porch. I'm trying to have some fun. And at first I wasn't on board, but then he was just like, I'm gonna visit and see how it is, and if Justin approve or not, then because I had the final say. Niggas not just gonna move motherfucker in. I ain't going, you know.
Yeah.
But he came for the weekend, and it was mad cool. And we ended up stealing a couch and putting it in our room. They had couches in the front of the dorm, so we would just walk out there. Literally walked out there like one day in the middle of class, just picked up a couch, brought it back to the room, and then when we heard that nigga was moving in, like we had the first weekend, like that nigga was cool. That nigga was dead ass like content with sleeping on our couch, and he would wake up and work at the he got a job fairly quickly at a hotel down the block. Like he would wake up at 6 a.m. every day and walk like probably a mile or something to the hotel and just work to make money or whatever, just to live and hang out with us and eat food and shit. And just for the experience, cause that nigga I think he had a freshman year in college, but it wasn't like that, cause he was kind of closed off and wasn't really open to doing all type of shit. But he came in and was doing whatever with us, and that became my brother. So like, it completely different like level. Like I have a completely different level of respect for them niggas. It made me really question like the shit that I was really prioritizing. Cause I was like, this shit really don't matter. Like, this nigga's joining the Marines because he feel like he truthfully don't have any other option. And I'm sitting there telling him like, you don't got to. But like, who am I to say? And I don't know what that nigga done been through. And like, we just looked at it as a cool thing. But like, my nigga was really like, who am I to speak? But I feel like my boy was kind of in like a dark place before he moved in with us staying on the couch. Just out of boredom, just, you know, like I could never imagine what it's like to be in a small town and ain't too many people making out. The only people that's making out is going to the service or the college, or you live in there your whole life. So it's kind of like, you know, and like, you just want that real experience. And then like, it was everything. So I definitely, you're right. They definitely do got a different type of mentality down there. Like niggas be comfortable wherever. Yeah,
that's and like out here, I feel like it's more you chase your dream, kind of. But the thing is, though, who's saying which way is right? Cause them they're content, but they also realistic. Like they know, like, shit, I might have to work a 9 to 5. I feel like niggas out here, they might 100 people, all 100 out here might say, never working a 9 to 5 in my life. Yeah. 75% of them, that's what you're going to have to do to make bread, to live with your family. How many of them is going to actually go out and just, you know what, fuck it, I'm going to do this and settle down right here. Yeah. So who's saying which way is right, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, who's saying? I feel like it's on one hand, if you live in that lifestyle, it's good because you motivated to survive and be cool, like, and you'll do what you gotta do
to live.
but I don't see like too many like real like I can't speak on that shit, but I don't like not too many niggas really like thinking like extremely
Out
like
shooting for the moon.
like shoot for the stars, like some shit like this. Niggas wouldn't start a podcast. Niggas would be with their free time probably working 12 hours a day instead of me working like a 5-6 hour a day shift
But
and coming to do the podcast on the side and being broker. I think niggas is more traditional down there, really.
Tradition.
Like, because shit cheaper and the wages is cheaper down there, so you can live for cheaper, and then you don't gotta really like in California, you kind of damn near have to dream if you want to live here.
Hey, that's no cap.
So, like, you gotta have like some different shit going on to even make money. You know, all the jobs nowadays is weird, like technology or like Instagram jobs and shit.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. I think it's like I don't know. Like I feel like if you took like I always feel like if I took them and put them niggas here, they'd probably be the goats. Like with that type of mentality, type of work ethic.
Some niggas they shouldn't chase that. Like it sound bad, but some niggas shouldn't chase their dream because you don't got the work ethic. You not finna sit down and make a pod while you also gotta work. You work an 8-hour day. You finna come here and film a 2-hour pod. A lot of niggas don't have that work ethic, and so then they'll put themselves out there like, oh yeah, I want to chase my dream, I want to do this, but they don't got the work ethic to do it, and they really just set themselves up for failure in the long run. You feel me?
Yeah, hell yeah. Like especially, I see hella people like in like our grade, our age, they be like starting their own businesses, saying I want to be an entrepreneur. I don't want to work for nobody but myself. I want to be my own employer. And then I'd be asking them, I'd be like, so like what's your goals? What are you gonna do to become that? And they be like, shit, I don't even know. They expect it to fall. They expect pieces to fall into places where you have to make it.
You have to make it happen your damn self.
Yeah, they don't do that.
I feel like that's a good thing out here though. I definitely, this is my theory. I feel like the reason, the fact that people think like that is the reason why there's so many goddamn homeless people out here. Cause niggas out here, I'm gonna do it my way. I don't need to get no job. It's just gonna work.
It's gonna work.
And now you end up on the street. Like, I don't know if y'all are spiritual, but I realized that praying will never work unless you actually do some shit to make that shit come true. Like, last week, or like the past few weeks been weird for me. Like I backed my whip, so they totaled my shit. And I was broke. At the time, I needed my car because I needed to go to work because I had to pay my car note and my insurance. So I was doing that shit myself. And then, like, I was kind of in a weird, kind of spooky position. I didn't know what was going to happen. But then, like, just keeping it pushing, doing job applications, all type of shit. I turned around and, like, I got the rental and I got my money back and just everything. Like, niggas don't, I feel like niggas out here, I feel like that's a great, what I mean when I say it's a great thing is because people don't put their plan into motion for real and niggas just talkers, they just bottom out. Yeah. And then like it just makes the competition pool like just easier. Yeah. To be honest.
Yeah. Hell yeah. It makes like the people that, especially even in hoop, like it's the niggas that are like freshman year. They're like, I'm gonna go D1. They're not hooping no more. That makes it easier for somebody like us. Like we keep like I'm taking it from hoop, but it work in all aspects of the shit. You say you want to do this. To do this, everybody know to go D1, you gotta work out every day, be like, get stronger, better, faster, blah, blah, blah. If you're not gonna put in the work to do that, how the hell you think you finna get there? Like, how the hell you finna become a millionaire if you're not finna, like, start your own business, get your own LLC, start learning about stocks? How you gonna do all that if you're not gonna put the work in to begin with?
Hell yeah. Like, hoop shit, I feel like a lot of hoop shit, like, it translates to real life. Like when you
all
stop
sports
hooping, like hell yeah. Like when the ball stops rolling, like the work ethic. That's why you see like a lot of hoopers, like even like Coach Lou, like his work ethic is like crazy. Like just cause from the shit he did with hoop, it translated to what he did outside of hoop with just coaching or his own business that he started, like that type of shit.
Yeah.
I definitely, I was definitely a speaker, not really a doer. More so back like at y'all stage, like, cause I'm not even gonna say age, I'm gonna say stage, cause really like the shit is a mentality.
Yeah.
So like back when I was at y'all stage, like in the high school, I was really more of a speaker than a doer. But I noticed that like I was talented, and I was talented, but I ain't really had to work ethic. So like in the hoop shit, really like I bottom out just because I wasn't putting in the work. Like nowadays, when I run around the block every day, I was thinking, man, what the fuck? What if I was doing this shit in high school? Like, what if like I probably run like a mile and a half, 2 miles every morning nowadays, just because I like to stay in shape. But like, shit, imagine if I was doing this shit like with a purpose behind me. So like, it was the same thing with the podcast. Like, back on some old Dallas shit, that nigga Mr. Kohler, he had started this shit for me. That nigga, he one day was just like, it was a project. He was like, it was open ended. It was like like basically do your own. It was either you could write an essay. He purposely made the essay the one nobody would choose because it was supposed. He was like, you either write a 5-page essay or you could do a music video, a song, a podcast, draw a picture, whatever. And I seen the podcast. I was like, speak in the microphone for 10 minutes long and submit it. And then niggas listened to it. And I was like, all right, I'm talented with the shit. Like, niggas could listen to me for 10 minutes. But, like, how the fuck I'm going to get this shit up to, like, an hour long, 2 hours? Like the way the big dogs is doing. And I was definitely more of a speaker than a doer because my real life moment hit me different.
What was it?
Hit me the same time as y'all, but y'all was just younger than me. COVID was the real life shit for me.
Yeah.
Cause I was just at college fucking around, just doing shit like,
Yeah.
you know. And then now it's like, well, I don't really got school like that. Who knows when that shit open up? I gotta do something or my mom gonna call me a bum. So, yeah.
Yeah. COVID is really a blessing in disguise. It's just like how you look at it.
Swear to God.
Like, it's niggas who's gonna be like, oh, COVID's the worst thing that ever happened. COVID's the reason why I'm not this and that. But then there's another group of niggas who's finna be like, COVID's the best thing that happened to me.
I don't want it to end.
Exactly.
Man,
I swear to you, I don't want it to end.
Hey, do you remember we were on a call like August maybe? Me, you, and Jayla.
Yeah.
And I was saying like, bro, I do not want this shit to end. Like for real, like this is really a blessing in disguise. And I feel like I could say, I know no matter what happens, I know I did everything I was supposed to do and more.
And you gave it your all. So even when, see, the thing is now, like when I used to like not get a job or not make the team or some shit, I feel sorry for myself. But now, like if I don't get the job, like I kind of laugh because it's like, nigga, I gave it 100%. Yeah. Or like, you know what I'm saying? Like yesterday, I got my fucking car window bipped. I was eating at Korean barbecue for my nigga birthday, but it was like I parked right across the street. It was the light. The light was shining on the car.
It's an L.
It was nothing I could do. I gave it 100%. I couldn't do shit but laugh.
Yeah.
Like that's kind of how I look at the COVID trials and shit now. Like it's kind of like fuck it. Nobody's watching. Like it ain't no real life distractions to make me not do it. Like, so fuck it. Let's do it.
Going back to like what I said when you were talking about rank, nigga. Like I ain't got shit to lose. Trace my do what I gotta do. Shit. If I fail, I was supposed to make it anyway. Like that's what was supposed to happen. I was supposed to fail. But if that percentage chance that I succeed and I get it, it's like the world.
Oh God.
But got anything? Shit.
Shoot, I don't know. We was just having a good flow of conversation.
So I got a question for you. Do you think, or for any of y'all, do y'all think, like when we look back in history, do you think majority of people are going to say COVID was bad or good? Like based on like what happened after COVID? Like do you think it's going to be like COVID was bad because all this and this happened during COVID? Or COVID was like kind of like a blessing in disguise because like let's say the market boomed or like some great shit happened in the world after it?
I mean, historically, I think like a million people died. Like it's going to be bad in that sense, period. But besides like the death shit and like the actual coronavirus, I feel like that shit could be like actually it could change the world for sure. Like it gave new job opportunities, new the market has boomed. It's going down now, but the market boomed during quarantine and shit. I feel I feel like it could definitely be. I don't know. That's a good question. I think it can go either way. Really.
That's gonna sound fucked up for me, but like, I think the reason why I don't know if I could really give a firm answer on this is because I feel like we all are like, this might be the wrong word to put it, but like selfishly focused. Like we really are only focused on the people around us, and the people around us is all working just as hard as us. So like for me, like I could say that everybody gonna come out of this shit feeling new, feeling better.
That's us.
But honestly, like when I look at like shit like TikTok, like shit like Instagram, like niggas talk about COVID, like it's the end of the world. Like some people, I guess, let their parents control their shit or they bullshitting. But like majority of the people, I feel like is gonna come out like babies, like toddlers. Like you've been sitting on your ass so long, like your muscles regress, like your brain ain't been working. Like I had to write, like I was taking notes in class for the first time, bro. I forgot how to write, bro. My arms started getting so fucking tired, bro. Like I might type shit. The longest work I've done since quarantine was probably like a 2-page paper, like at the most. And if I do shit like that, even my brain will like tire out, like brain fart and shit. It's bad.
Like that's some shit you don't really not gonna matter in 5 years. Think about the niggas that can't write the essay, but that essay is you can't like you know what I'm trying to say, like you can't get a job or some shit. Like that part of them, that drive that they had before quarantine, they lost it. And like I don't know, bro. I also think that like as you're saying, people let their parents control them. I definitely know it's people that actually real life have fucked up parents that are actually like it's not their fault that they failing right now, and I feel like it's not fair to them because like how we see people that are just in a good situation, just like losing everything, but the people that actually have no choice but to lose everything, like it's not fair to them for us to like judge them. That's just a small percentage of the whole people that's feeling at this shit. And I feel like that's fucked up for you to feel bad for yourself because, oh man, I can't go to a party. But these people over here, they go home every day to abusive parent or some shit. Somebody's gonna cuss them out every day. And you in the same boat as them because it's all your fault.
And it's kind of fucked too, like especially like at y'all is where it's like you really can't do nothing about it because you still legally attached to your parents. So like me, I'm at the edge where it was like even if my like at the beginning in quarantine, I was like, even if you say no, like I was just at college where niggas, I didn't know what no was. So I'm gonna go outside and you're not gonna say nothing to me. Like we had that conversation, but like for y'all, like it might be different. So it's privileges to the shit. But I would say my question to y'all was, what type of? I'll be asking this to a lot of people because we all young. Like everyone that's been on Spur of the Moment been like a young motherfucker. So like, what's some of y'all like long term goals that y'all got plotting on?
Long term
Career, hoop, hobby, girl, whatever.
I would say right now more using a hoop to like fund my education. So when I'm older, I can eventually either start my own brand, build my brand right now, start my own business, and just shit like just I don't even know. That's a good question. It's just like so far in the future, but yeah, you got it.
For me personally, my like long term goal is to have my kids set for life to where they don't have to worry about they don't have no problems in their life. And I feel like starting now, hoop is gonna pay for my education. So I'm gonna get my education, which could be valuable, could not be valuable, but it's another tool I could use.
We'll see.
Yeah, it's a tool I can use in the toolbox. I have the platform I made from hoop, and I have the work ethic so that like I couldn't tell you exactly how I'm going to do that, but I know with my work ethic, like once I figure it out, I'm not gonna let it slip through my hands. I'm gonna go get that shit, whatever it is.
What you think you would be interested in doing for like a job? Like what you think like that's probably hard to maybe even too far to the future to think about doing like having like setting up your family. But what do you think you would do?
I got a photography business.
Fire.
Yeah, I have a few shoots during quarantine. I started that shit back in middle school. I won like a entrepreneurial contest. I got a grant from it. Got a 500 from it. But like middle school, that was like crazy.
That's crazy.
Yeah, bought my own like camera, hella equipment. I'm doing shoots with that. Got my own Instagram for that. So
Plug the Instagram.
it's Henry Palmer Photos. But yeah, so that's like that was my ultimate career goal. Like I'm gonna be a photographer, but it's like I don't know. Like
It's doable as fuck.
It is doable as fuck.
Cause think about it. Like I'm not gonna let you get discouraged on some shit like that because the most creative ideas. Like I looked at a chart somebody sent me, or I might have seen on Instagram. It was like a magazine chart. It was like the people that make the percentage of money, like creators, the quote, like tag creator, like photographer, like rapper, actor, those people make like the 1% money. Like that's like 1% money. And as a photographer, it's so many lanes you can go down.
Exactly.
You could be like a model photographer. You could be a wedding photographer. You could be a motherfucking event, motherfucking company.
With all the connections I got, I know a lot of the sports photographers, like the big time sports photographers. If I don't know them personally, I'm a friend of one of their friends or something like that. And that's definitely a lane I'm thinking about pursuing. But yeah, it's like I said, like I just don't know what the future holds. That's why I don't want to say for certain that's what I'm finna do. But that's definitely an option I have.
Yeah. Shit, for me, like I was really interested in sports agency. Like now in quarantine, cause my dad, he used to hoop, so he has a lot of connections with a lot of hoopers who are like basketball coaches, college coaches, or trainers, or like I have a lot of connections in the basketball world. So I feel like even like using something I can love, like I love playing, like it's like if I'm able to do that, like just being a like shit, like making an income off of something I love, then that shit will be fire.
That's what I'm saying because I'm just not realizing this, and I don't know if you have or not. So I'm just gonna say it, but like you would like being on social media and shit will have you think that you not on the right track or you behind.
Hell yeah.
Or you behind from somebody, but you really not if you think about it. Like I'm 19, y'all are 16, 17, 18, maybe. I don't know how old y'all are. 17. Like think about the niggas that be getting on hella late. Yeah. Like that nigga the baby damn near 30. Yeah. Future been in the game 10 years, his ass 40. This just the rap game. Like in the hoop shit, like you know what I'm saying? You could do the overseas shit and pop in the league on some Caruso shit. I don't know. Now that nigga damn near was a draft pick. He just seemed like an overseas nigga. But like
on some
you know what I'm saying? You could do it any type of way. And I think that's also kind of the cheat code. Like realizing that shit now. Cause niggas gonna get way too down on themselves way too quick, and then they gonna bottom the fuck out. So like my photographer friends, like what they would do is my boy Chris, he done shoots for a bunch of people. Like just take that motherfucking camera everywhere. Yeah. Like even if you go to a workout, like think about if you had a workout, right? And Taj on the machine or something.
After
you flick that nigga up. Or like you just outside see a festival or some shit. Like anything really. People like I think the thing that's also kind of surprising is just how many people is actually in the world. Like they'll have you think like you would see so many new brands and shit starting up. You'll wonder how everybody's selling out. But really just like it's so many people that need so many different things. Like you could really sell anywhere. You could like just like the clothing shit. I'm always wondering how a new clothing brand always pops off. There's so many clothing brands. But it's so many people, so many like it's new generations of people every day. That I was watching shit like from the dating perspective, niggas will say that the saying is if you a middle aged nigga that like to fuck on young girls, it's a new batch of girls that graduate from college every May. A new generation, it's a new generation of bitches. So if y'all don't want to act right, I'll drop you and get the next one. You know what I'm saying? That's how the middle aged niggas think. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know.
I get what you mean. Like it's a funny shit about that. Like so when did I come to your game?
Which game? In Rockland?
Yeah.
Shit, probably like September, October.
September, right? So this is when I was like heavy on the photography shit. I go out to one of their games. I wasn't playing AU at the time. I took flicks. It was cool. Flicks was good. I posted them. I got like a cool 10, 15 like texts or DMs or calls like, hey, you don't hoop anymore? Like, you just a photographer now or some shit? And that shit like, at the moment, it like threw me off. Like, I was like, oh, I'm cool. I'm not doing that shit again. But looking back at it, it's like, motherfuckers are so like closed-minded that they think you could only do, you only do this one thing. It's your plan A. That's all you got. Like, that's not my fault for having more options. You feel me? So I wish I wouldn't let that discourage me as much as it did. But like, it's like motherfuckers like don't have the creativity to like, oh, I'm doing this right now, but let me go dibble into this too. You feel me?
Hell yeah. Like, them is the type of people that grow up to only be like having one source of income. Yeah. Like the creative, open-minded people like right now that be doing like a little bit of both. Like even just joining different type of clubs. Like them are the type of people who be like just working like a shift, like a 9-to-5 shift, like coming home and just stocks.
Yeah.
Or just having their own business, just building that, just multiple source of income. Like,
yeah.
Thing is, I didn't mean to cut you off, Tyler, but the thing is, you gonna realize, and I'm just not realizing. So it's a few things that I'm realizing now that I feel would be smarter if I told y'all, so I could feel like a fake ass OG when the time comes and y'all niggas cloud up or do some crazy shit. Like, you gonna start seeing that people not gonna be so quick to support you off the rip. People not gonna be so damn quick to say congrats. You know, people really you gonna feel like you getting it on your own a lot. Like when I first started the podcast back up, back in probably September. I think I started doing this seriously again. After taking a break at college, the only episode I I'd done 2 or 3 maybe at college, but the only one I felt comfortable I think keeping up was the one I fucking did on acid. So I hadn't done it for a long time. And even then, like, the only people, it wasn't too many people messing with me. It was like internet people. And when I came back and I was around like niggas that I was supposed to be, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. People that was tuning in to when I was posting memes and shit back when my IG was just a spam page and shit. Niggas was posting memes and commenting and laughing. But like, when I post up the podcast,
nobody liked
no reaction. You know? No reaction, no nothing.
No support, yeah.
But you gonna realize getting it on your own is actually kind of fun. Like, you realize that you feel like you don't gotta have to check in with niggas, see what niggas are doing. It's really just like, I'm gonna do me, you gonna do you, and we gonna see each other, and it's gonna be us when it's us. But like, it's a different mindset for me, definitely, because I do my damn thing, and I just, I hope I see you later.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
And you don't gotta answer to nobody neither.
And you gonna see I think like, when you first realize that you're getting it on your own, that's when shit gonna pick up. Cause like, I started off getting like no views. Like when I first got my hosting site before I could put, so you could put shit on Spotify, Apple and shit. Getting like 9, 10 plays, struggle plays. And I was like, I had to like train my mind to be like, 5 plays is a good thing. That's everybody don't know me. So like, 5 plays is a good thing, and that shit just kept me moving. So like when you get back with your photography shit, you might do all the hashtags in the world and get 12 likes.
Yeah.
Like, or you gonna have 2,000 followers and get half the likes of a picture of you posted. Like, I think like the most aggravating shit to me back when I used to think about shit like that was if I posted a picture of all my most expensive clothes, it would get the most likes. Probably my highest is probably like 200 maybe. But like when I post a podcast, I get 65. And it's like, come on, bruh.
Yeah.
But you just realize the shit is gonna take off sooner or later. Like now, like it seems like my shit grow more and more every month, every drop.
Yeah.
Every drop somebody new, it fucks with you. Cause that's the thing. Like the more y'all open up, the more y'all fuck with other people, the more you draw in other people. So like me even working with y'all is like drawing in probably 10, 12, 15 people that want to hear what y'all saying.
Yeah.
But then they listen. Now they're like, let's hear what this nigga.
Yeah.
So it's like it's mutually beneficial to keep good people in your corner.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I think it's people you surround yourself with is what makes you just as much as you make yourself. Like you surround yourself with a bunch of bum ass niggas that don't got no drive. What you gonna do when you make a pod and you need a nigga to sit down with you and do a 2-hour pod, but they all on PS4.
They won't.
Yeah.
They won't.
Yeah. They won't.
People, you know what I'm saying? People I done hit up in the past, no offense to the homies, I still link with them, we still chill, you know. I hope y'all don't take this shit offensively if you're actually listening, but like y'all niggas be on the game, bro. I'm trying to have y'all come on and talk shit with me, have fun. But like, you know, like I really am thankful of the people that has come on and fucked with my shit, like y'all and Yid and like all the other motherfuckers that I wouldn't have thought had done it, like come on and did it, and then now we having fun with it. Like the shit I done with Jack, he wasn't really trying to do it at first, but then like he was having fun with it, and now people is probably looking in what he was doing, and I don't know. It's just like you take a leap of faith and shit gonna be good regardless. I got that shit from that nigga Jew. That nigga motherfucking Jew. Yeah. I done seen that nigga go up and down with the bread since I started kicking it with that nigga. He'd be up one week and broke the next. I didn't want to put that nigga business out there, but like that shit inspiring to me, cause if you got the belief in yourself, it's gonna come right back around every single time.
No, I for sure look up to that nigga. Like he really like. That's like one of the few people like that I can really see on a daily basis, like literally chasing
the dream,
like chasing that motherfucker. Yeah, like that nigga is chasing his shit. Like that's like some inspiring, like he could do it, I could do it type shit. You feel me? You know what I mean?
Yeah, and like the biggest thing I would say from Jew that I took away from him is that like he don't care about what nobody say. Like
nobody.
Like he be making shit cool that like no one would think is cool.
He got pink hair.
Like his influence I could see, like if he like really blows up, his influence is gonna be crazy. Like
it's crazy. Cause like that nigga just, I say that nigga for sure, like cause we wasn't, bro, I tell you, me and Drew is not, the last memory I have of that nigga before linking up with him again with Mo and Yid and all them was my last time being on the football team. My junior year, I was on the varsity football team, and the whole season I was hurt. I had a stress fracture in my left knee. Like, the whole season, I wasn't playing, I wasn't doing nothing, and I came back for the last few weeks or whatever. And niggas for some reason got the idea that I wasn't really all in on the team or whatever. And there was some good players on the squad, like Javon and them. And then like the last game. But the game before state, I ain't gonna lie to you, these niggas sold the game. These niggas sold the fuck out the game. We was playing Sarah High School, Tom Brady High School. We up damn near, shit, we might be up like 10, 13 points, right? Like a touchdown and at least a field goal or two. They come out 5 minutes on the clock. They up. And the whole time, like a lot of seniors on the team, it was a tough season. A lot of seniors on the team that wanted playtime wasn't getting playtime because Quinn moved to QB. Javon was that wide receiver. they was doing nut shit. It was only one nigga getting the ball.
I remember that.
It was a lot of niggas that was mad.
I remember that shit.
So it was actually people on the sideline wishing that we would lose the game and the season would be over. Damn. And there was people cheering for the other squad. But after the game, because I was the nigga that wasn't on the team like that and I was the funny nigga or whatever, somebody told the leaders on the team that I was the one saying that shit. So we get on the bus after the game, driving back. All I hear is, yo, wake that nigga Justin up. That nigga Justin the bitch. Blah, blah, blah. I'm asleep. I promise you, I'm listening to R. Kelly, Step in the Name of Love, on repeat. Because I fell asleep with R. Kelly on with my beats, bro. Like, I was just like, season over. Let me unwind, bro. I got the R. Kelly playlist on. Okay? I fall asleep. I'm hearing Justin the bitch. Just I wake up, bro. I think this might honestly made it worse. I woke up and the first nigga I seen called me bitch. No offense to him. I don't have a problem saying this nigga name, but that nigga John Kuriaku. I was like, that nigga has no right to call me a bitch, bro. I was like, nigga, you gay. I was like, nigga, you gay? Who the fuck are you calling a bitch? Nigga, you damn near gay. Like, you damn near a girl. Like, what? So niggas got even more mad. So niggas was damn near trying to fight me on the bus, right? And I have no clue why they doing this. I have no clue why these niggas are tweaking, right?
You just like, what the hell?
So I'm out here trying to defend myself. Thankfully, I'm sitting next to that nigga Big Miles, so nobody could really get at me, right? I'm like sitting next to Big Miles. I'm on the window seat of the bus, so niggas couldn't really get at me. So Austin, big brother, pulled me up to the front, tried to hear the story, what happened. I tell him, I'm like, bro, I have no clue what's going on. And he told me, the players say you did this, and that. Is that true? I'm like, nah. So, whatever. He moved me up to the front of the bus. We get back to the school. It was the last game, so everybody going to Bido, handed back their shoulder pads and shit.
Fuck that shit.
But after I hand my shit out, I'm walking out. That nigga Javon buffed up into my shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, shoulder check my shit. Mm. And I was like, what the fuck? So I threw my jersey at that nigga. And then, next thing I know, like, it damn near get pushed out into the hallway. Like, we pushed each other a few times. And then it went into the hallway. And, like, anybody you could think of from that class was trying to get on me, bro. It was damn near... I ain't gonna lie, I didn't really get punched out like that. I probably only took, like, a few. Mm-hmm. But anybody you could think of was getting at me. Yeah. Jew, Zay, Javon, all of them boys that was on the team was trying to punch my ass out. The only nigga that had stopped the shit was Big Lonnie. His big ass came in like the Hulk, throwing motherfuckers off to the side. Bro, throwing niggas off to the side like it was like they was trash, bro. Like, and that was the last memory I had of that nigga Jew before I linked up with him again. Now, cause them niggas hated me, cause they really believed I did that shit.
Hey, from both of y'all perspectives, I would do the same shit if I heard.
Yeah, I would have too, and I was like, I would have too. So I don't blame him for doing that shit. That's why when I came to him, I was like, I'm not even mad at you, but like, I had to put that shit to the side. And then that nigga's grind is different now. Like, he hit the studio at any chance, and he posted too. That's the thing. Yeah. He that nigga posts about probably 50, 60 times a goddamn day, working crazy hours at
working 12
Tesla,
hours at Tesla,
and then going to the studio the next day, like,
yeah.
Hey, shit, because now like I'm looking around, I'm like, I'm cool with this nigga, like,
exactly.
Shit, I got the podcast, bro. I can't, you know what I'm saying? If we supposed to be homies, I'd rather our shit just grow together. So if that nigga make it, then fuck it. I got the 9 letters exclusive, bro. Come over here. Now I'm up. Now everybody up.
Yeah.
So like,
yeah.
Nigga, definitely inspiring, bro. I'm not gonna hold you.
And shit, like, for me, like with that nigga, I probably said a cool 4 sentences to him my whole time out of doubt. Yeah. And then nigga just like supported on the hoop shit, like on some shit where he like reposted my mix and like we didn't even talk like that. Yeah. We get on the PS4 playing team up and shit. Yeah. Now like that's like big, bro. Like that's like my guy now. Yeah. And now like I could like just that openness, how you were saying, be open and good people, good shit's gonna happen back. He's open to everybody. He getting the returns of it right now.
Mm-hmm. Hell yeah, like what he said, like when we was freshmen at O'Dowd, like I didn't know him like that, but he was already always around our team because Elijah and all of them. Like he had hella friends on our team, so I talked to him like a couple of times, but I didn't really know him like that. But like this past year during quarantine, like how he said he like started commenting on shit and like reposting shit, and I was reposting his shit back, and it was just like good vibes. And like you can tell that nigga's really genuine, like hella really genuine.
Hell yeah.
That's the one thing I really fuck with is that you can tell he's really genuine and not really like, cause a lot of niggas like to what do they say? They like to fuck with you when it's popular. They like to. That's the one thing I don't like. That shit's fucked up. But him, you can really tell he's genuine about his shit.
And they fuck with you either when it's good to fuck with you, or they only fuck with you in public.
Yeah, when it's beneficial.
Like
when public.
Like they'll dap you up at the party because you the cool nigga, or they'll repost your mix because you hooping.
Or the niggas I act funny when the bitches come around.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
I think that's the wildest part about every class that come out of O'Dowd is the niggas that you don't think is gonna be them niggas. It's always the ones that turn out to be the niggas. Cause I think the problem is with just being a kid is some people put too much stock in some motherfuckers, and that ain't the company to invest in, bruh. Cause you get all that shine now. That shit burn out once you leave. You wonder why you ain't getting it no more. But like the people who really wasn't getting it like that, like, bro, you know, we on now.
Yeah, like me and him was talking about it like probably not even a week ago. How about like how we see a lot of niggas, especially during quarantine, like our high school peaks. Like you can see who's really peaked in high school versus the niggas who are gonna peak like when they're grown in the future. Like that shit's crazy.
And it's fuck because y'all didn't even get the senior year and you seen it.
Exactly.
You seen it already.
Yeah. Already. Just through this pandemic.
Oh, fucking ready, man. Like you can tell, like you can kind of already tell who's gonna be working a regular job and who not. Like in my regular, I don't got nothing. I have nothing against a regular job, but when I mean regular job, I just mean any job within the price range of like 40 to 60,000. That ain't what I'm doing. I'm doing like honestly between like 40 and 65,000. Yeah. Like anything other than that, if anything above that, you kind of balling. Like you could already see the motherfuckers is shaping up to that to be their lifestyle. And
it's a thing though. Are you comfortable making regular people money, but you doing like your money you getting that from doing exactly what you love? You know what I mean?
What up, Joe?
Not a risk your wing stop.
Yeah, there's 2 wings in there. You can have them.
It's good. Appreciate it.
Yeah. What'd you say?
Like, what'd I say?
You was saying, damn, I forgot.
Would you do something?
Oh yeah. So you were saying how like you make it 40 to 65K, right? And like, yeah, I agree with you. We know the people, not know, but you can assume the people that's gonna make that money off a 9-to-5 job. They hate their life. They're gonna have a midlife crisis with a, like, you feel me? You know what I'm trying to say. But are you cool with making that 45 to 60K, but you making that money doing what you love every day?
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, exactly.
Because I feel like the regular job shit is levels to it. Exactly. Like you could, if Rich the Kid hired me, like I remember last year, like, or in high school, niggas always talking about niggas seen Rich the Kid was going on tour. He said he'll pay a nigga $35,000 to come on tour and be his professional blunt roller. Like you could be Rich the Kid professional blunt roller for a year, making $30,000, have the craziest time ever, or you could work at FedEx doing 9-hour days and make $40,000, and then hate yourself and be burnt out every damn day. Like
exactly.
I think it's really about discipline and priorities, really. Priorities. Hell yeah. The niggas, because they say most people are supposed to hit their financial stride around like 35 to 50. Like for men, you're supposed to hit your financial stride 35 to 50. But getting back to my point on what my hypothesis about y'all niggas class, it's really going to start more around like 27. 20, yeah. Shit. Like I'm 25, 26, 27. Because niggas been plotting on their goals since high school ended at 16. Right. Since high school ended at 15, 16.
Yeah, our high school ended at 15, 16. We like
niggas been at home thinking about next steps.
Like I feel like
for the longest.
Yeah. I don't know if you agree, but I feel like I'm in the same position as you. Like I feel like not a college student.
No, you are.
But shit, I'm not a high school student no more neither. I'm a grown ass man. Basically, I'm gotta get ready for this shit.
Pretty much.
Like especially now, like especially like since we probably not gonna go back. Like we really like since 16 been in college.
Yeah.
So it's like a lot of people in our grade, especially, have been doing stuff that people like 2021 doing. So it's like I feel like our class is gonna be different. Like with like what age like we're finna be financially like stable,
Like
or like know what we finna do financially.
like us too, like people like our age, you don't look into the stock market. Like you don't get financial literate. Like we are like not trying to like sound like that, but like we ahead of motherfuckers like middle aged niggas with the what we doing in the just in the stock market, like period, how we know what we doing, like we having them talks about what we need to invest in and how we gonna make this work where in 4 or 5 years, nigga, we gonna be millionaires, nigga. Like that's the type of time that we trying to be on. We not trying to be on the like we're not trying to let the shit just fall into place without us working. Like we said earlier in the pod, we really out here trying to work for this shit and get it. You feel me?
What's one thing y'all niggas gotta do before you die?
One thing you gotta do before I die.
Or even before the end of the year. Because my thing before the end of the year, I don't know if this is plausible now that I got a girlfriend, but my one thing to do for the end of the year was have a 3-way. I don't know how we gonna do that. I got a girlfriend now. I don't know how we gonna do that.
I just said that.
Yeah, that was my thing. I'm trying to shoot, baby. If you listening, we've been talked about it, so that's not like I don't want to put our business out there. I might have to censor that, but like, what's one thing y'all say you could put it within any context? One thing you got to do this year or your whole life. What's one thing you got to do?
I got a couple things on my bucket list, but I would definitely say like a threesome. Like I don't know, because I kind of hit a couple things I already wanted. But you got anything?
Y'all not on the serious shit, but like on some serious shit, I'm trying to you know, like it's like I want to live in London for a year or two straight.
Oh hell yeah!
Like for real, like that's like some shit I'm trying to hit. Because like I don't know, I'm like really into the culture over there and shit, the music and all that. So like a life goal for real is to spend a year or two just away from everything I know and go start some other shit. And if I'm on my photography shit, I can easily transfer that over there. You feel me? So yeah, that's probably a life goal right there.
Bro, that's some shit I've been looking at seriously now.
What?
Me and my girl was talking about it, just going to college overseas, because she doing it because she got people in Spain, and she like, I think she want to go to school in Spain for like a year or something. But she was talking to me about it like it's like American like universities, not like American universities, like English speaking universities in other countries everywhere. Yeah. So like she was telling me about like the American University of Paris on some shit. Like you go to Paris, France on some student shit, do your 4 years and come back fluent in French on some cool shit. Like honestly, like realistically now that COVID quarantine and shit is probably gonna come to an end within the next 6 months, I'm probably gonna like, maybe not 6 months, maybe 6 months to a year. Yeah. I'll probably say like a year honestly might be perfect time. I could be here, get my associate's degree, whatever, my community college degree. And I honestly, bro, I might just be out of here. Honestly, I might just be out of here just cause like I feel since I already went to school in Atlanta, the only cities that could possibly be better for school in the United States is probably New York or LA. New York or LA. And I don't even know if I want to go to school in LA like that. I already know what it's like to be in California. And like, I like New York, but I feel like New York might be a little too tricky for me. Cause I visited New York in November for my man's. It was that nigga birthday.
Oh yeah, I seen that.
Yeah, we went to New York in November for my nigga birthday, and that shit was teed up. But it's too big, too deep for me.
Hell, it's too fast. I visited like 2 years ago. That shit was way too fast paced. Like, like we think California is like, a lot of people think California fast paced, but New York, they be driving hella fast on the freeway. honking horns like every 5 seconds. No patience. Niggas bumping into you.
New York a video game, bro.
Like that shit is like GTA, bro. Like,
when I was in New York, bro, cause I was with my niggas. Like we was staying at my man's grandma's apartment. Like my nigga Soto, he live in Georgia now, but he grew up in New York, and he was just my roommate after college, or not. Yeah, when quarantine hit, he was staying with his mom's in Virginia. But one day, I don't know, that nigga just said fuck it, hopped on the train and started living with my nigga in New York. So that's why we even had the birthday party in New York, right? Because it was before you go to the Marines, we're going to have one last party. Mm-hmm. Justin going to come out from Cali. It's going to be lit. Mm-hmm. And shit, them niggas was living in the hood type shit. So I came out, we was in the hood. We was walking around. I swear to God, shit was like GTA. All that New York shit, they posted on the net, that shit for real. You can go in there and be like, what up, Ock? You can call like, you could, bro, you can go, bro, I'm telling you, this how New York a video game. You could go in there and argue for anything. You could argue for a goddamn haircut. Like, I seen my nigga go in there and lower the price of backwoods. That's some shit that's not a price you're not supposed to be able to change. It's supposed to be $8, $10 a pack of woods. Mm-hmm. That nigga went in there and said, he said, Ak, I'm gonna need 4. I'm walking out this bitch right now. And that nigga said, alright, fuck it, $5. We got the fuck out that motherfucker, bro. Shit is a video game, niggas. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And niggas just be walking around the block. I swear, niggas just walk around. It's too many different characters out there.
Hell yeah. See, I'm not a well traveled person. Like I only been to here, Cali, Nevada, and Oregon. That's it. I went to South Carolina for family shit, but I ain't really traveled. That's why like London's one of my goals. Like I want to see the world. I want to see.
You gotta go.
I gotta see different.
I ain't never been to London.
Shit, I ain't never been to London. I was on the on Instagram Live with my friend from like my homie from London. He was telling me like the girl, like he said, they had a English States transfer student out there. They were like, they treated him like a celebrity out there.
For real?
Yeah, they was like all the girls all over him and shit. Like all the dudes like walking up to him and like trying to be cool with him and all that. Like, yeah, and because like over there, like London and England, like other countries, they think that what we do, like what we like our accents and shit, they think like they try to be like us type of shit. And like even the adults, they try to act like Americans and shit. So that's like some shit I want to experience, like somebody trying to act like us. Like my homie went to China, Sally, yeah, he went to China, and they was like calling him like Kobe and shit. That's just racist.
Bro, that shit was happening to my dad, bro. He's just a regular ass nigga, no hooper build or nothing, bro. My dad probably 6'5", damn near 265, 270, like kind of he kind of got the Coach Bannister build. He kind of got the Coach Benny build, except he like black. Mm-hmm. And niggas was taking pictures of him on the street like he was a goddamn celebrity, bro. Yeah. Like, just because he was big and black, you ain't never seen some shit like that before. And then they got vitiligos, like the skin disease, where like patches your skin turn white. Yeah. So niggas really thought it was an attraction. Niggas thought it was a fucking attraction. Zeus.
That's crazy.
I just feel like I gotta go. I
gotta go there. These like niggas know like I gotta go to London before I die. That's a great question. That's one shit I gotta do. Go to London for sure.
I'm definitely trying to go to Africa. I don't know what country in Africa, but I definitely need to visit.
Africa is probably.
I was talking about this. I was talking about this with my girl too. If I do Africa, I feel like I gotta have enough money to where I do at least damn near 2 months. Because there's too much going on in Africa. It's too many different climates. It's too many different cultures. It's too many different countries. It's like 50 countries in that motherfucker.
Hey, the fucked up part, you only see the poorest of the poorest of the poor.
Yeah.
Like, that's if talks about America, they showed, like the poverty places. Like, Africa is so much more than what they really show you or what the media shows you.
Like, it's really part of Africa that's just about as regular as the U.S.
Yeah, it's like right here.
Like,
yeah.
But just the idea of being black is so like
inferior.
It's
they want you to be inferior.
It's that this inferior superiority like mentality, like complex that like we live under is like it's discrediting. So like I'm not gonna lie, it was probably, because you ever notice that you be thinking of Africa more like a country than a continent?
Yeah.
Like you would probably think that Europe is bigger than Africa.
Hell yeah.
But it's not.
Yeah,
It's not at all.
Like think about the map, like how they made the map to where like fucking what is it? Greenland.
Russia damn near just as big.
Nigga, Greenland is bigger than Africa on the map, and it's like 20 some shit, or like I don't know the stat, but like 20 Greenlands can fit in Africa. Yeah. Like it's if you think about like why you gotta do that, why you making the biggest continent so like seem so small, because it's just black people there. You feel me?
Yeah, especially because Africa, like resource wise, is the richest like area in the whole world, but a lot of people in different countries areas like to discredit it, so because just they're black, like they just try to make like black inferior, like just try to hide this shit. Like a lot of people, I went to school with some niggas who thought Africa didn't have cities, like it was just villages with niggas hunting spears, like hunting lions with spears. Like that shit was just mind blowing. How like education and like how just people just like safeguarding like education.
And it's not even white people too.
They hide it.
Yeah, it's black people.
It's black
people just as ignorant.
Exactly.
We're just as ignorant, and that's by design. I feel like to de-unify black people. You know, just keep, because if we all team up together, you seen civil rights movement. Shit is crazy. You know, I don't want to get too deep into that shit. We can, but I feel like the only reason why civil rights movement ended was because feminism and the gay movement began. But I don't even.
Oh, he talking.
I don't want to. I don't want to. You know.
You finna get spurred a moment cancel with that one,
bro. You can't cancel this shit, bro. The funniest shit happened, bro. In the last episode, I was talking about the one time I fucked a white girl, right? And I was telling the story. It was like an O'Dowd story, and I was like, I was smart enough to censor her name out because I said the name and I said it again, so I censored it twice. And she heard the podcast and like sent me an Instagram DM, like 3 videos saying like I heard the podcast, but my ass not that small no more. And she like shook it in the camera, like. That might have been the funniest shit ever. You can't cancel me. I feel like if that was the one thing that could have got me canceled, like just name dropping some girl I had smashed one time, like, and just telling the story about how like her ass was like small as fuck and I had it kind of a little bony or whatever. Like that was the last response I was hoping to get.
Oh shit!
And starting my shit off, bro, like. I started my shit off kind of with the intention of not giving a fuck, so I definitely said like, for out of emphasis, I would definitely say shit like faggot, and like I say shit was gay a lot. I would say shit was gay a lot, and my mom would hear me recording in the room because I used to record in my room upstairs.
Yeah.
She was like, "Why you always calling some shit gay? Like niggas aren't gonna listen to this shit. Like people not as politically correct as they have you believe." At all, especially these girls, man.
Yeah.
Girls out here, they post up like they know everything about Joe fucking Biden, but they're racist at the same time. So it's like you can't knock me. I feel the reason why my shit can never get canceled is because it's real niggas on here spitting real shit.
You being yourself.
So if I call you a faggot, it's nothing to it. It's just whatever. Like,
and it's not you saying that because like. You're not saying that.
I'm not saying it as a slur. I'm just saying it just because that's how it was. Like when I was
that's your
in
verbiage.
Elementary school, that's just what it was. If something was dumb, something was gay. Like if you acting whatever, then you a faggot.
See, bro, like I agree with that shit. Like how people say we say nigga too much, right? Yeah. They definition of that word is not my definition.
It's not my definition.
Like they definition of is a white dude. Oh, you fucking nigger, right? That's their definition. My definition is like that's just another word I use. It's not like some hella charged shit behind us. So when like I had an OG check me, like me and my friends, we was just talking, we was hooping. He just checked.
At a random park.
We was hooping at Mosswood.
At Mosswood,
yeah. And some G just came up and like was like, "Hey, y'all young boys, y'all gotta stop saying the N-word so much. You gonna make these white people think they can say it again, and yada yada yada." And like it was a random OG. I ain't say nothing, but like thinking about it, like that's not what it is. You feel me? It's like you saying like gay or some shit. Like some shit is gay. You not saying oh fuck gay people. You just saying oh yeah that's just gay.
That shit gay.
That's just gay. Yeah.
Bro, let me tell you some shit that happened at Mosswood, bro. When I was in middle school, I think like my middle school like 7th, 8th grade AAU team was like we wasn't the rawest AAU team, so
What's it?
like Elevated Legacy, man. You might not even know, but we for some reason, I guess my team specifically didn't have no gym to practice in, so niggas was just practicing at Mosswood. Like we would run around the court and do defensive slides and shit, and then coach would just be like, run pickup with the niggas, right? So we hooping with the niggas one day, bro, and I get kind of hot, like you know what I'm saying. This middle school used to go off practice, like, and we just playing against regular motherfuckers. So I'm out here, you know, saying killing at 13, like hit 6 points in a game to 12 pickup game, bro. I almost got shanked at the court, bro. I hit a 3 in some OG face, bro. That nigga damn near pulled out a shank, bro. I was like, hey, bro. Hey, I promise you, we never went back to Mosswood, bro.
Hey.
I hit a 3 and nigga damn near pulled a pocket knife out of shit. Like, what, bro? Come on. And ever since that day, I ain't never hooped at Mosswood. I want to go back though.
Man, you know the runs that you went to at the Golden Gate Academy
that you came to like last week.
You remember the tall bald nigga
with the little kid? Like he had a little kid.
Like the nigga who didn't really do too much, but he was like kind of on some point guard.
Yeah, him big point guard.
Big dude.
Oh, he played.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But he was like an old ass
nigga.
Hey, bro.
Like kind of Armenian nigga.
Yeah. Bro, you want me to tell you?
I was still.
He was at Mosswood?
No.
It was like 2 days after you came. We were hooping again, and he.
The Sunday run. I missed the Sunday run.
It was Thursday. It was Thursday. He told his son to guard me because he thinks like since it was like mostly like grown niggas there like. So he was like, he's weak.
I was there for that. Y'all was.
That was the first time. Both
of y'all was bullying him the first day. Y'all was just pickpocketing that nigga every time.
Yeah, but he thinks like we were like really bullying that nigga. But it's like if he's not good, then he's not good. Like you shouldn't be playing with us.
Take shit too personal.
Exactly.
Wait. Okay, that was the first day, right? The second day, his son was on our team, right? So like he was talking. I wasn't there that day.
Little dude got a jumper. He not bad. We not bad.
No.
Like,
you know he's the little kid.
For 12, he alright.
Yeah. No, bro. Look. So the second day, right? He's on our team, and it's actual comp runs and shit. So we not passing him the ball because he's a little he cool like you said for a little kid, but we trying to hoop. We trying to you feel me? Get our shit.
Trying to win.
So we end up losing the game, and Pops come on, points to him. He's like, "You off," to him, right? And then he walking to me and like on some chill shit. I don't know if he knew we was cool like this. He was like, "Yeah, he don't be passing the ball. That's a bitch ass player." Told me that about him. He's like, "That's a bitch ass player right there."
To you? Right in front of your face.
He told me like pointing to him, I
was sitting on the bench.
Pointing at his son. He told his son
pointing
he
at
was
Taj.
a bitch.
Pointing at Taj.
And y'all was all on the same team, or Taj was on the other squad?
No,
we was all on the same team.
Yeah,
because he was mad we wasn't passing his son the ball, and he was in the sideline. Kept passing the ball. You fucking suck. That type of shit.
So then he told me like about Taj. You a bitch. He a bitch ass player. I was like, all right, bro, whatever. So then he kicked me off. He kicked me and Taj off, right? So we like laughing about the shit, like whatever. It ain't that serious. Then they lose, and we come on the court, and he was like, Taj was shooting or some shit, and he was like, "Yeah, you weak ass, blah blah blah," like talking crazy.
Taj was talking crazy to you?
No, the OG was talking crazy to him.
Every time you missed or some shit?
Yeah, we were just shooting around before the game, and he was like, "Mate, I bet you can't make
just
this
on
shit."
Dick.
Yeah, just being a dick.
Just dick riding.
So then he said some shit like it was like too much, and I was like, "Hey, chill out with that shit," to him, right? And he started walking up to me, and I was like, "Bro, you not gonna talk to my nigga like that?" And he was like, "Or what? What you finna do? Or what?" And then we got face to face and shit, like chest up.
Y'all almost jumped OG?
Yeah, bro, OG. Bro, and I said some shit. I was like, bro, for real, chill out with that shit. You ain't gonna do that. And he was like, or what? And he stepped back. And when he stepped back like this, that nigga like walked to his side. Like he was like, Charles was finna just jump on that nigga or some shit. And then they ended up breaking it up and shit.
Man, like
I got a few OG stories, bro.
man, that nigga was like, I was like, you know how niggas be pulling their pants up, like I was sizing that nigga. I was circling him like a shark, like, cause he was like, he stepped back, like he was finna throw a haymaker.
Oh,
so
like he stepped back and then they cocked the shit.
He stepped back.
Yeah, he said it like what did he say? He was like, he's like,
or what or some shit.
He was like, or what? And then he was like, you better get on my face. And then he cocked it back.
You see, big on my face with that shit.
And that's when I was like ready to swing if he swung.
So I ain't gonna lie, that nigga's a little heavy-handed, bro.
No, that nigga was big though.
Hooping with his ass. Like,
that would have hurt. If you would have connected with some shit, that would have hurt.
You might have went to sleep.
All you would have had to do was really eat one punch, and then like Taj climbing on that nigga back or something.
If I would have dodged that bitch though,
I would have clocked that nigga. I don't know if he would have fell, but we would have
got a 2-piece and then bounce out. You feel me?
Bro, I done had too many bad encounters with OGs. Like the first run we ever had at college. The first time we ever went to the Morehouse gym, like the first week Morehouse had opened up, like second or third week, we've been getting antsy to hoop because when we first got to the A or me, it was so hot down there. Like the end of the summer, it was like 100 degrees, but we was hooping outside at the rec court every day because we just wanted to hoop, bro. We was just out here trying to make friends and hoop. So, motherfucking first day, I'll go in there. Nigga, it might have been damn near an 8th year senior, trying to act like he ran the gym, bro. It talk about y'all ain't called next, bro. Get off the court, bro. Every time we came in there, it was damn near a brawl, bro. Morehouse hate Clark, bro. So when you got a vocal motherfucker like me, like you know how I talk, bro. You know how I talk on the court, bro. It was worse in there, cause I don't know, them some motherfuckers be a little out of pocket, bro. They just hear my accent, just assume I'm a bitch. Like, they be like, yo, bitch ass, little Cali boy, man, you a bitch. I'm like, all right, bro, you a bitch. I'm like, bro, you're a bitch. Like, and literally, like, scream. Like, niggas used to tell me stories, like, or females I mess with tell me stories. They'd be like, we heard this nigga just yelling down the hall. Like, niggas came to the run late. They talking about, we heard this nigga yelling, like, on a 3-game streak, talking about the fuck out the gym. Like, bro, I fought too many OGs on some shit. At Ohlone, motherfucking... I almost got into it with a high school teacher. Nigga, bro, Berkeley high school teacher, bro. Like, for some reason, I guess, like, he was having a reunion with one of his players. Like, I guess one of his old players was running point guard on the pickup squad. And then our team came on, and Ohlone, one of them parks where it's like you got to wait damn near an hour to get onto the court. And then I finally got on. I was antsy. I was like, you a dog. You bullshit. I was telling the teacher, I was just guarding him. I was like, you're just dog shit. You're bullshit. I don't even want to guard you. And he just kept breaking. And then like he damn near put the whole ex-Berkeley High team on me. I didn't even got chased out the fucking out the park. But it's getting late. I got one more question for y'all. Yeah, you are. See niggas checking their phones. It's about that time. If you could say one thing to yourself 15 years from now, like, because this never going to be deleted. You can go back and hear what you was talking about for 2 hours with spur of the moment. You could say 10 years from now, you looking back at yourself at 17. What would you tell yourself when you listen to this in the future?
Like, what do I want? Like
anything. 10, 15, 20 years. Just say anything.
Like what you want. Yeah, that's a good ass question right there.
Damn near just no regrets and be you, nigga. I'm not trying to sound like cliche, but just be you, nigga.
That's definitely not cliche.
I gotta say, like, I want to say to my future self, shit. So 10 years, what you gonna be? I'm gonna be 27, damn near 30. I better know what the fuck you doing, nigga. You 27, nigga. You better get your shit together.
You a grown ass man, nigga.
You a grown ass man, nigga. Like, better got some bread with you. Hopefully you got a little dime with you.
Gotta have one.
Gotta have one. That's Mando right there. And shit, I'm gonna be successful. It's not even if I'm gonna be successful. Shit, if I'm not successful at 27, nigga, I'm gonna be successful at
28, 29, 27 and a quarter.
Yeah, shit.
What the fuck?
If I'm down at that time, nigga, you gonna be good. And if you good at that time, shit, keep it going.
Yeah. Another thing is success has no age, no matter what.
Like, yeah, My fault. But like I was saying, like how we saying shit, we want to peak right now, but shit, fuck it. If I don't peak till I'm fucking 65, nigga, I'm gonna be the most lit 65-year-old nigga
Ever.
in the country, nigga. Shit like that.
Niggas is at 65 broke.
Broke as hell. Hell yeah.
But man, it was great having y'all niggas on, bro. Spur of the moment. 2 young niggas, bro. 2 dogs. 2 young hoopers. This wasn't even. I'm actually hella happy that I fucking could do a podcast with some hoopers, bro. Cause I feel like when I be doing podcasts with other motherfuckers and I just talk about hoop shit, it just seemed like on some out the blue random shit. Mm-hmm. So this was definitely dope, and y'all definitely probably the youngest. Y'all this one gonna hit. Like if people in your age or your class listen to this one, y'all sound like OGs right now. I'm not gonna lie. Like y'all niggas is ahead of the game. But it was great having y'all niggas on. Spur of the moment. Any last final words?
Appreciate you, bro. For real. Yeah. Drop some gems. Was the shit right there.
Yeah, shout out Spur of the moment, man.
Hell yeah, shout out Spur of the moment.
He's up.
That's good, bro. We gonna run it back in the future for sure. It was a good one. Get your shout outs in.
Say, yeah, nigga, backseat boys for life, nigga.
Yeah, man, shout out BSB. You know the fucking vibes.
BSB, nigga. Low maps in the cut, man.
And y'all know I say this every fucking podcast. If you love somebody, tell them you love them. If your mama in the kitchen sad, go give her ass a hug. Just give somebody a hug, my nigga. Tell yourself you love yourself. You ain't got nothing to lose, baby. Spur of the moment. I'm out this bitch. Peace.